Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, man, you know, I'd be sitting here watching the Cowboys, but it wouldn't be as much fun as having you guys. I see we got Brandon Green, Ethan DeBoss, Mr. I'm So Bored. Yeah, you must be bored if you're turning into the Jobu Sports Report. Hunter Steed, Thomas Jacob, Boomer Sooner, TPP Vlogs, Brandon Green, NFL Tube MX, uh, Williams, Ralph, Cowboys Abroad. How you doing, Cowboys Abroad? Lewis, I Am Infinite, Tony, A1, John, Rahib, PBJ, Eric, Sheik, Peter, Octavia, Donald Trump, Average Joe, Cold Milk, Garland. Boy, damn, this thing is just literally going crazy here. Welcome, everybody. Thank God we have football back for our Dallas Cowboys. Man, this has just been a crazy, crazy season. As I look around and watching some of these games, the fact that the Raiders were able to go through and take care of business against Kansas City, okay, you figured the Raiders were supposed to be a good team. But when you start looking around and seeing the Chicago Bad News Bears beating Carolina 17-3, it's just unbelievable. I mean, they've got a total of 132 yards versus 300 for Carolina. But I said this after watching Carolina last week and playing against the Eagles. Literally, it's just Cam. His receivers cannot hold on to the ball. They can't run the ball. If Cam Newton doesn't get it done, it's not getting done. And unfortunately, he's just getting the hell beat out of him. Buffalo and Tampa Bay, dog fight right there, 2020. Another one, Tennessee, only getting 9 points against the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns. I mean, this is just unbelievable. And the Rams, it is time to literally break up the Rams. They are beating Arizona 26-0, but enough with the other guys. It is our Dallas Cowboys. It's been a long 2 weeks. A lot has changed in the NFL. Some things have stayed the same. And I'm hoping that our Cowboys come out and kick some butt. The one thing at least you can take away from the losses that we've had is we haven't been losing to scrubs. We're not Carolina losing to the Bears. We lost to Denver and Denver, a great defense. We lost to the Rams, who are about to go 5-1. And we lost to Green Bay, and Green Bay is holding serve, at least with New Orleans, without Aaron Rodgers. So at least we were in those games. I take that away, knowing that we weren't at full strength. I'm hoping, I'm praying, like I've been saying to you guys, that today is the day that we kind of put a whole game together. We've had flashes, we've had good halves, but we have yet to put together a good game quarter by quarter by quarter by quarter. And I'm hoping that we get there. Not the real deal. Rams is equal to not the real deal. I don't know. Right now, they're doing some stuff. Yeah, hello, doggy. Um, Live streaming at 4:05. Yeah, well, the game starts at 4:05. Thank God we've got an early kickoff. Jose, what's up? I'm hoping our Dallas get back. I'm hoping that our Dallas Cowboys, dog's trying to get one of these bang bang sliders, are up. Before we get into the game and stuff, any of you guys next Sunday that are going to be at FedEx Field, if you're going to the game, I want to meet you guys. I'm having a tailgate there. It looks like I'll be in Platinum Lot A. We're going to be having, I'm still working on figuring out how I can do the wings, but they're on site, but we're going to do the wings. We're going to be doing these. Oh, let me show these up close to you. These are my DeMarcus Lawrence Bang Bang sliders. And you see there's shrimp on there. Ooh, boy. I got to tell you, these are kicking it. And, of course, we'll have the chicken wings. We'll have some black and blue burgers, and we'll have some pulled pork sliders. So we are going to throw down. I don't know what the team's going to do, but we are definitely going to be eating up in the parking lot. Sven, shout out to you from Germany. I'm hoping we get it together today, too. Extreme Archery. Well, hey, You're welcome to come out there too if you're going to be at the game. I've got Kenneth Scott, who's a diehard Washington Redskin fan. If you guys ever followed me on Facebook before last year, you would have seen some videos with Kenneth Scott at the games where basically he's literally cussing and can't even speak because he's lost his voice. So be sure to let me know. Email me at cowboysmark94 and let me know if you're interested in going or if you want to uh, donate to the cause. If you donate $10, you'll get a Jobu shot glass like this, and we'll have plenty of refills for you there with it. If you want to do $25, you can get a Jobu t-shirt, plenty to eat, plenty to drink, and we'll just have a great time. And that'll help me to do a little bit more there at the game. Well, I am infinite. I got to tell you, the refs, there's been instant replay is supposed to correct a lot of bad calls. But I'll be honest, I've seen instant replay take calls that were borderline and change them to what looks to be the wrong call. I thought that instant replay was supposed to be unrefutable evidence to prove that the play was called wrong on the field. But it seems like they're kind of just changing stuff and just kind of guessing on some of these things where I think it should have been left to the call on the field. But then again, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll. Clorox bleach. DeMarcus Lawrence is no good. Dude, stop drinking the bleach, man. How can you say that the guy's not any good who on a team that only had 36 sacks last year and hasn't had a guy over 8 sacks since he did 2 years ago? How can you say he isn't any good, man? Come on, man. Just stop with the haterade, okay? Donald Duck. If Cowboys lose today, do I think Jason Garrett should be fired? He won't get fired during the season. We know that. For whatever reason, Jason Garrett is the Teflon Don here, and it doesn't matter what he does, it never seems to hurt him. Personally, I think Jason Garrett should have gone long ago. When we had those years of 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, and winning in the playoffs, I think Jason Garrett should have been gone then. However, it is what it is. He is our coach. I'm hoping I've been wrong about him. I'm hoping that this will be his masterpiece, that he can put it together and take us on a run, because I believe no matter what happens this season now, because of the highs and lows of Zeke Elliott in that situation and the fact that we've had a young secondary, I believe he's getting the pass regardless. And, of course, having Coach of the Year. Unfortunately, if he fails and gets fired, it's Jerry Jones admitting that he made a mistake. And Jerry Jones does not want to admit that he made a mistake, even though he made a mistake with Jason Garrett. I'm sorry. He's just, to me, not the guy. Great guy. The guys love him. But it doesn't mean that you can coach in the pressure cooker that is the NFL. And AJ, that's the thing that bothers me. Is about when we talk about the reviews, that all of it goes to New York. And basically New York is the one that's sending things down. And I'm not sure I trust New York City and the NFL to be on the up and up on some of these things. Because sometimes it's kind of like, are you kidding me? The game is blacked out in New York because restrictions. I bet you that's restrictions because of New York. Wow. I thought this was seen everywhere. Because the fact that we're getting it here in D.C., if a game is blacked out, usually it's blacked out here, but I guess with the Redskins playing tomorrow night against the Eagles, that they figured, okay, we got to put something on because there was no early game on Fox here. Eli Manning broke his upper lip, so he can't throw today. Okay. Chlorine bleach is still doing his usual haterade. What's on Jobu's menu today? Jobu has a DeMarcus Lawrence bang bang slider. I keep forgetting to put that video together on how you make it. He's got his chicken wings. He's got some carrots and celery, of course, some blue cheese dressing, and we're going to pour him his good old rum, and he's got his Cuban cigar. Oh, man, you have to work at 4 o'clock. Sorry, Jace, man. I wish you could watch the game. Restrictions in the Midwest, too. Wow. Cold milk. Linehan is doing the play calling, and I'll be honest. I believe that the Cowboys going into the season believed their own hype, believed that last year we had the best offensive line in football, that we were opening holes, miles wide for Zeke Elliott, and figured it was going to be that way as well. When you looked at what Lyle Collins was throwing people around left and right, and you figured that he would be an upgrade over Doug Free, and getting away with saying, okay, Chaz Green will be okay at guard. The offensive line shouldn't lose any continuity. And I believe that they figured that we could just line up with anybody and we could just go punch them in the mouth and run it down their throats. Because when you look at the plays that we keep running, it seems like every time a first down, we're running Zeke between the tackles. The defenses are putting 8 men in the box to start it out every single time. And they're stopping us on first down. And then we're getting in second and longer plays, 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8. And it just doesn't seem to be creative. You have to throw some gimmicks in there, throw a few curveballs, and stop being so predictable. So they need to definitely mix it up. Dak Prescott should have a field day today with San Francisco's defensive backfield is not real good. They're giving up almost 270 yards a game. Our defense should have it their way as well. I hope that we get some good play on the defense, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Cooper Rush has been elevated. Breaking news: Cooper Rush has been elevated to backup quarterback for this week. So there's that. Um, well, Carlos, it's the first half hasn't been so much. We've come out flat. It's been halftime adjustments and coming out to start the second half that we have been just deadly flat. Now, the thing that scares me, oh God, it scares me, is with Jason Garrett, we're not good with bye weeks. Most teams have a bye week, have extra rest. They come out hitting on all cylinders. If you count playoff games and the bye weeks and stuff in the Jason Garrett era, we are only 6-6, 500. That's not real good. For whatever reason, having time off for us is bad. And it almost makes me wonder. I'm hoping that today, because we're playing the 49ers, it's different. Hopefully we can get a positive record on that and we go 7-6. But I'm almost hoping that instead of us making it to the playoffs where we're the number one seed and getting things, where we have that bye week, I'm almost hoping that this team has to fight their way to get into the playoffs and has to play that first week if we make the playoffs. So they don't have any room to rest or to think that we are the king shit. All we got to do is show up. They need to fight and earn everything they get. And I'm afraid that last year, with that schedule that they had, and surprising a lot of people, with people not knowing everything about Dak Prescott and things like that, the team reinvented itself in much the same way it did in 2014. In 2014, we didn't go into the season saying we were going to run the ball. But we came into that season with Tony Romo thinking we're going to be throwing the ball down the field. But that first game against San Francisco, Tony Romo couldn't get the ball downfield. Threw 3 interceptions. We looked like crap. And all of a sudden, Jason Garrett, for the first time, realized, I got to run the ball till my quarterback gets healthy. And that changed the dynamics of what the team was about. Before, we were always throwing 60% of the time. All of a sudden, we became a balanced offense and did some great things. And it seemed easy that season. And going into the playoffs, it was kind of like, okay, we got a week off. We're the number one seed. We're going to be playing at home. They relaxed. And they lost. And I feel like that was last year. It was deja vu. It was, we changed up from Tony Romo. Well, thank you, Space Cowboy. Space Cowboy, you're going to be there? We're going to be in parking lot, the Platinum parking lot A, buddy. Oh, man, I can't wait to get there. I tell you what, we're going to be there probably about 3 hours ahead of the game. We are going to be throwing down. Thank you very, very much, Space Cowboy, for the donation. And again, any of you guys that are going to be there, Look for us. Platinum Lot A is the covered lot that's right by the Redskin store entranceway over there. So we'll be right there. We're going to have some tables set up. We're going to have plenty of food and stuff to drink. So definitely check us out. Thank you very much, Space Cowboy. I appreciate that. No fair. You want to be there? Well, I'll be honest with you. I've shared this before with you guys about my dream is after meeting a lot of you guys, when we went to Philadelphia for the draft, God, I hate to keep saying this, but Philadelphia did a great job with the draft. It was really cool because I probably met about 15, 16 of you guys there at the draft. And it was cool meeting you guys, hearing your stories and stuff, and putting you on film. And that literally gave me the bug of wanting to do this more and more. So my wife calls them tentpole events. Um, and I want to do this tailgate where we can go through, have a great time, sitting around, chit chatting, getting ready for the game, and definitely talking some trash to the Washington Redskin fans and stuff. Um, um, I hate to break this to you. If Sean Lee comes in and we lose, you know it's coaching issue. Well, this is very true, Guilford. Um, you're very, very right about that. But I will say this much. I know some of the plays that were missed against the Rams with Gurley going across the middle. I know Sean Lee would have made some of those. And had one or two of those plays been made on third downs or a turnover here or there, those games would have been different, flat out. That's not to say that that game is going to be indicative of every other game you play. I just know that Jalen Smith can't make the plays the way Sean Lee would. So that's my hope right there. I feel that David Irving getting back 2 weeks ago, now getting 2 weeks of practice and stuff, he's going to be ready to kind of go in there too. I feel like this pass rush is what's going to lead this defense and help out that secondary because Aaron Rodgers is, let's face it, is the best quarterback in football right now, be it without the injury. If you give him 3 or 4 seconds, I don't care who you have in the secondary, he's going to pick you apart. But if our defensive pass rush can get there in 2.5 seconds, and put pressure on everyday regular quarterbacks, you're going to force them into mistakes. That's just a fact. And with us not having the second level anywhere near up to par the last couple of games, it kills you. So we get some pressure on there. You get Sean Lee flying around the ball. All of a sudden, you will see your secondary play a lot better than what you've come to expect. Um, Getting closer to game time here. We've got literally 16 minutes to kick off. I am so happy to get ready to get this thing going. Can Jason Garrett please leave? Yeah, well, that's a wish that we've all kind of had, but so far hasn't been working out real well. Something that was kind of interesting. Um, I love the Dallas Cowboys. I was a Dallas Cowboy fan literally from birth. Some of my earliest memories of life are sitting on the couch next to my dad with the TV on. And it's not a flat screen TV like we have now. I'm talking about the big furniture piece of a TV like we had back in the 60s and stuff, okay? The TV was this big, at least the furniture was for it. The screen was about this big. But I remember sitting on the couch with my dad watching football. So the Dallas Cowboys are in my blood. And unfortunately, with what's happened with the protest and the anthem stance that Jerry Jones has taken, Jerry Jones being the only opposition to everybody else saying, okay, let's work on something different, and we're not going to say that the players have to. What's interesting is when Jerry Jones first bought the team, Elizabeth Taylor and him rode out in a golf cart before the game. They were out on the field, and the national anthem played. And in the whole place, there were only two people who did not stand for the national anthem. And that was Jerry Jones and Elizabeth Taylor. And the next day, some people actually went through and kind of said, Jerry Jones, why weren't you standing for the national anthem? So I guess after that case that Jerry Jones realized everybody needs to stand for the national anthem. So being a mutt, a black man, multicultural, I've got a lot of people that are saying, how can you support that racist coach? How can you, be behind that team? It's like, well, just because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, just because I love the Dallas Cowboys, doesn't mean that I love every single thing about them. I definitely don't love Jason Garrett. I definitely don't like 20 some years of waiting since the last Super Bowl. There's a lot of things that Jerry Jones has done that I don't like. Things that he has done that I like. I love AT&T Stadium. I love the fact that he'll sit down and talk with any fan that's out there. I don't like some of the calls he's made. So understand, as a Cowboy fan, you take the good with the bad, and it doesn't mean you agree with everything they do. But be that as it may, Calais Campbell 27, Colt 0. Yeah, Marcelo, God, that's one of those ones that I keep going back in my mind because you guys know how much I wanted Calais Campbell on that defense. And I'm not sleeping on the 49ers. The 49ers with Hyde are a good running game. Um, and the 49ers have been close the last 5 weeks. So they are due to get a win sooner or later. I'm just hoping that it's not today. You want a shout out from El Paso, Mr. Cowboys for Life? You got it. Shout out to you. Um, I just hope that, I hate losing, but I understand losing. Okay? You can lose at any time. At least if you're losing, look like you had a chance. Look like you just weren't outcoached. Try something different, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm just tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over again. I want to see our secondaries, instead of being 10 yards off the field, off the carriers, I want to see them up at the line of scrimmage with the receivers trying to knock them off their routes. Throw me a blitz here and there, some extra pressure, an exotic one. Do a twist stunt with a linebacker doing a delayed blitz. Do something different than the same thing, other than we're just going to kick back and try and keep everything in front of us, and hopefully we'll get a play. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of not getting any turnovers the last 3 games. I'm tired of being passive and waiting. I want to see some aggression. I want to see this team go after it and act like they're hungry. I want to see them punch somebody in the mouth. Like I was talking about with Aaron Rodgers, I said I want to see him dead. I want to see him stomped in the ground. That's what I want to see this Dallas Cowboy team do. But we just don't see it. I don't know if it's a mirror image of their coach and Jason Garrett, who's just there clapping, but I want to see these guys angry, pissed off, like somebody stole something from their mother. That's what I want to see. Bills Bucks game. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about football this year is you just never know what game is going to be the surprise. And the Dolphins and Jets game it isn't any slouch either. um, I would just like to see Jason Garrett have some emotion, man. Um, Win, lose, it's always exactly the same, man. Throw a hissy fit from time to time. Give me a player an angry look that's screwed up for once. Stop this damn clapping. Can we tie his hands behind his back so he just can't clap? Do something different? Azteca, I agree. It's time to start getting aggressive. 100%. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm going to be the new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. And Connor, you might be right because it doesn't seem to matter. I mean, the fact that he went 4-12 and could only win one game without a starting quarterback and got a pass on it. Am I going to live stream the game, as in the whole game? Um, we can start into the game if you guys really want me to. That's one of those things I haven't really done too much. I just find it hard to believe that you guys would want to sit here for a whole game and listen to me talk about it. But if there's you guys really want me to, and leave me some comments if you do, I'll at least go into the start of the game if that helps you. Well, I'm going to put that one up. Um, Quick Lot. Oh, man. Well, hey, man, you just around the corner, dude. You have to definitely get you over for a game or something, man. Um, yeah, trade deal. I'd like to see that too. Have him throw his headset across the field there too. We are 8 minutes away from kickoff, guys. It's getting close. Oh man, I don't know if I can live stream through a game, guys. That's hard work. That's one of those things that Shango always does, man. And I don't know that I can talk for that long. I know I love to talk, but that's a long time. But let me at least get my refill here ready. So, what are you guys looking for today? What is the one thing you want to see out of our Dallas Cowboys besides a win to show some life? Like I said, I want to see the Cowboys come out aggressive. I want to see them get some turnovers, and I want to see them change some stuff up. Um, Zeke, oh, don't get me started on Zeke. I tell you what, Zeke. It's funny because you hear everybody getting Jobu's refill ready for kickoff here. Jobu's special bottle of rum here, and if they don't start winning, we're gonna pour this shit out. Um, Zeke Elliott. I wish the whole situation were just done and over with. I believe he thought for sure he was going to be suspended at the beginning of the season. I think the Cowboys thought he was going to. I know when I was at training camp, Zeke wasn't practicing. He only did a few plays here and there. I mean, that practice I was at, he had maybe 15 plays. Most of the time, he was kind of off to his side. I don't think that they worked him that much because they thought he was definitely going to be suspended for those first 6 games, and then ended up getting the reprieve. Um, Let me change the channel here. Excuse me for 1 second, guys. We definitely need to get the game on. I don't think the Cowboys thought that he was going to be there for those first 6 games, and they were looking at working in other guys into the system. I don't think Zeke was prepared for it. And to me, he still looks like he's slow to the hole. He's not breaking tackles like he did, and he's not running with the confidence and authority that he did before. Now, the last quarter against Green Bay, he looked like Zeke of old. I'm hoping that that's the Zeke that shows up for this whole game this week. But before that point, he just has not looked that good. Now, we talked about Marshawn Lynch, and they're saying, oh, Marshawn Lynch, he has just not been doing much this season. He's only got 3.7 yards per carry average. It's exactly what Zeke Elliott has been averaging this year, 3.7 yards a carry off of 5.1. That is a major difference. And we need him to be able to break some tackles. He needs to be able to hit that hole with a head of steam, run with authority and with confidence. So those are things that I worry about. I want to see him get back to playing the way he should play. The thing that worries me the most is with this can getting kicked down the road, I still believe that sooner or later he's going to have to pay the man. He's going to be suspended. And what I worry is the Cowboys keep him a couple games here, a couple more games there, and we start getting on a roll. For those of you who think the Cowboys are out of it, you don't know football. It's real easy to get on a roll. As you start looking at teams that are coming back down to earth. Kansas City, when you looked at the schedule 3 weeks ago, you said, oh my God, there's no chance against Kansas City. Well, I tell you what, we got a chance against Kansas City. When you look at the Atlanta Falcons, we got a chance against the Atlanta Falcons. We definitely got a chance against the Redskins. So by far, in a way, we are not out of anything. We still have things in front of us and control our own destiny. We need a few things to happen to help us. Maybe the Redskins beat the Eagles and start their downfall. But we need Zeke to be running well. And if we do make the playoffs, we want to make sure he's there. And I'm worried that Zeke Elliott, the suspension can keep getting kicked down the road to the point where, okay, it finally happens and it's during the playoffs. And that would be the worst case scenario. Oh man, Cowboys abroad. Oh, don't even bring up Jeff Heath. Jeff Heath. Oh, yeah, Jeff Heath. Love the guy. Great attitude, but he's not a starting safety in the NFL. Jeremy, to get a Jobu T-shirt, go to cowboyjobu.com. That's actually my website. I haven't been actually putting too many videos on it. I need to start doing some more work on that. If you go to that, scroll down past the link for Facebook, and you'll see actually the shot glasses and the T-shirts. But the best way to get a Jobu T-shirt is actually show up at FedEx Field next week at the tailgate, because I'm going to definitely bring some with me. So just go to www.cowboyjobu.com and you can get one there. Can I put the volume up a little louder? Let me see if I can get that volume up a little louder for you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. On the volume, that's as high as I can get it right here, right now. Let me try one other thing real quick. Let's see, is that any better? Sound-wise, is that better? Hopefully it is. Actually need to do some more upgrading stuff. My computer system here is not recognizing my regular mic that I have in here, so I have to switch up with it. So I'm actually using the Wi-Fi, the web cameras one right now. Can I live stream? Oh man, I tell you what, I'll start out the game and see how that goes, because I'm trying to eat some of this. I'm trying to eat this bang bang slider here too. Okay, I tell you what, I'll start out the game as long as I can take a bite real quick. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. That was good. Guilford Hall, come on, man. I'm not saying Byron Jones is lighting up the world, but Jeff Heath is not better than Byron Jones. All right, we're getting ready to kick this thing off. Oh, grab the volume, turn it up a little bit here. So it's going to be interesting to see. The 49ers have their backup quarterback, Beathard, out there, who is the grandson of Bobby Beathard from the Redskins. He almost took care of business last week, and they should have been. It's black. It's really blacked out on Sunday Ticket, huh? How is something blocked out on Sunday Ticket? I thought everybody had that. Well, thank you, your mom. I appreciate it. Wow. Okay, well, we're about to kick off. I'm going to go ahead and roll with this to start out. We'll see. Here we go. All right. You guys that are watching, I'll see you at halftime. We're going to try a little bit of live streaming through the game here and see how that goes. But I don't know that I can talk that much. The ball is up in the air, guys. It's kicked off. Thank God football is back this week. We got the ball to start with. Damn, I'm sorry, guys. All right. We've got the ball. First down on our 25-yard line.
Well, he certainly has played at a high level. I think a lot of people have looked at his numbers this year. They've compared them to where they were a year ago as a rookie.
I'm sorry. I'm starving. All right. Try something different, offense. Please try something different. Going outside with Zeke. Okay. All right. We got 5.5 yards. Running outside, not between the tackles. We started out outside. If we can get a few good running plays, it's going to open up things again and set the tone for the game. I still believe that we're going to be able to open up the passing game. And what's interesting to me, I got to tell you, There's a lot of people keep saying that Dak Prescott is not doing this, that, and the other. Dak has had 3 touchdown passes each of the last 2 games. That's pretty damn good. And the fact that he still only has 4 interceptions on the season, and I got to be honest, 2nd and 5, Dak in the gun, oh, ball batted down. Got my train of thought there. Okay. 3rd down and 5. Cowboys, of course, with the ball. See what they come up with. Dak has done what we needed to do to win. When you score 30 points in a game, guys, you're supposed to win. All right, 3rd and 5. Ball tipped. Okay, got a punt. Did we? Lloyd, I wish we had signed Bowman. Bowman had some key stops in that game. He actually signed with the Raiders. He was key in that win for the Raiders. He actually looked fantastic. He played 60 or 62 plays. Not going to show. No, I can't. No, guys, I can't show. As much as I would love to show the game, if I show the game, they will shut down my channel. But I can turn the volume up. So, fumble. 49ers fumbled. Cowboys got the ball. 1st down on the 20-yard line. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That is what's been missing from this team. Thank you, Jesus. We finally got a freaking turnover for the first time in 3 games. Taylor gets hit and stripped of the ball. Oh, my God. Was that Jeff Heath in there, too? Okay. Jeff Heath must have heard me say something.
What an opportunity now, setting this offense up.
No, it wasn't Jeff. Oh, no, it wasn't Jeff Heath, excuse me. But listen, yeah, he was around the ball, Lee. That is key. See, that's the thing that changes games and sets the tone. When you get freaking turnovers, the Dallas Cowboys have not been getting them, and we are on the negative side in the turnover ratio. The fact that we got one right now, literally, we had 3 and out, punted the ball, now we got a 1st down on their 20-yard line. You go in there and score, all of a sudden it changes the whole complexion of the game. When you look at the Ram game, I still go back to Brian Switzer, and I feel bad for him having that punt fumble, but that was the turning point for that game. That swung the momentum. And what you have to understand about football is once you get to the professional level, once you get to the pros, there is so little difference between winning and losing in the players on the field except for Cleveland, okay? And parity is really a real thing in football now. It's literally a momentum swing that can change a game. And once things start to flow, all of a sudden, it just goes and boom, it's a blowout. And guys say, you know what, we just need to pack it in for another day. And a turnover is the biggest momentum changer week after week. And I am so happy that we started out getting one right now. Now, let's see if our team can take advantage of it, get a touchdown, and put a foot on the throat of these guys. As much, guys, I would love to be able to just turn the camera right now, put on the game and everything else. But it's literally getting to be crazy because Google is partnering with the NFL. And what that means is they want to make sure that the NFL gets every single penny. If I take clips or highlights and put them on my channel, they take the revenue from it. You take some clips, sometimes you'll end up getting a strike. And if you get 3 strikes, they literally wipe out your channel. So as much as I would like to go ahead and say, okay, guys, I'm going to show you the game, I can't do it. Not if you want to see the Jobu Sports Report. And I guarantee you, I'll get about 1/4 before it'll go. There are some sites you can go to out there that are, basically pirated sites and watch the game. And I welcome you to do that, but I just cannot do it. Okay, Cowboys have the ball on the San Francisco 20-yard line after the turnover here. All right. Elliott in the backfield. 2 wide receiver sets. And we're running up the middle. Zeke for 15 yards down to the 5-yard line. Now, that was a hole. Zeke actually hit it really, really well. Okay, guys, we're starting out hitting on those cylinders.
He switches it to his left as he starts to
To the dealers. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Michael, man. The San Francisco dealers. Come on, man.
And knocked it out of his hands and set up this Cowboys offense with great field position. The injured 49er, by the way, was
all right. First and goal from the 6-yard line. 2 wide receiver set. Zeke up the middle to the 1-yard line. All right, guys. This is what we definitely want to see. We want to see Zeke Elliott chewing up some turf, because that's going to open up everything if we can continue. This is right now the best I've seen that offensive line blocking thus far this season.
Ezekiel Elliott in the news, even during a bye week for the Cowboys for the second time.
Hey, it's second and goal from the 1. I guarantee you we're going to be running. 3 receivers, Dez in motion, Zeke up the middle, touchdown, guys. This is the way you start a game. All right, let's go down there on defense and punch them in the mouth. No mercy. Let's go in here, get a blowout, get a win, and change the complexion of the season. Thank you, Jesus. What a way to start.
And then you've got Jonathan Cooper, who's able to get up to the second
touchdown. Man, I couldn't be any happier. Let me
continue to run the football the way they finished their last ball game against the Green Bay Packers. They've got 4 number 1 picks on that Dallas offensive line.
All right.
3 of them drafted by the Cowboys.
Who's 17? Okay. Guys, it's not Jason Garrett's jersey, okay? Let me start with that. Every year, I get a new jersey for Cowboy Jobu. So it's the year that it is, 17. So let me turn around. Okay? Cowboy Jobu. That's the jersey. It's not Jason Garrett. Believe me, it's not. Wow, we got a whole lot of people watching here. Okay. All right, so understand it's Jobu's jersey, and the number 17. Okay, so I'll keep the TV turned down for you guys, and I got you. I'm new at trying to live stream a game. I don't know about doing a whole live stream here. McFadden, well, Connor, right now, with the way Zeke has started out, you're not going to see McFadden out there. I'm not even sure McFadden is active. I believe it's actually Alfred Morris. And Smith is the guy I actually would like to see a lot too, because Smith, to me, shows me a whole lot. So thus far, Zeke Elliott has 4 carries for 25 yards. I'll take that. I'll take that anytime that's over 5 yards per carry. Actually, going on 6 yards a carry, 6.2 a carry. Zeke, that's the best you've looked so far this season, with the exception of the 4th quarter last week. So you couldn't ask for a better start. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going, because we've had good starts. We just have not been able to keep it going. So I'm feeling good thus far. Trevor Hill, I would love to put the game on, but I can't, because the NFL will literally shut down my channel. They will definitely block it. As much as I would love to be able to do that, I can't do that. I would love to change that up, but I can't. If I do, I will be shut down. Oh, hell no. Come on, man. A Quincy Carter jersey? A Quincy Carter jersey? For real? Don't put the game on. Love to hear another fan. Okay. All right, we're kicking off. Let me I'm going to turn the volume down on that. Let me take it off mute. All right. Kicked it out of the end zone like that. Okay. That jersey would be made of weed. Oh, man. Come on, man. So everybody in the Cowboys. So David Irvin didn't do anything after all. All right, let's see what our defense does. Everybody has given up on our defense. And while we're getting started here, I'm going to finish eating some more of this slider here. Forgive me. First attempt to the 25. Gave him 2 yards rushing. 2nd and 8. Okay. What channel is it? It's on Fox Sports. Can somebody make a fake and stream it? Okay. I had the volume up. All right. We got a sack, guys. We got a sack by Wilson. Chasing him outside the pocket. Okay. 3rd down and 9. Now, all right. I'm new at streaming this, guys. Some people said turn the volume down. Some people say turn it up. Which way do you want to have it? All right, 3rd down and 9. I'll turn the volume up just a little bit. Good protection. Incomplete. That's a 3 and out for my defense that everybody said stinks. Okay? All right. So far, so good. We're hitting on all cylinders. I couldn't be happier at the moment. Jordan Lewis on the coverage. He was actually beat a bit, but the pass was well overthrown. And Xavier Woods was right there as the safety. Thank you. Thank you, Rod Martinelli. Xavier Woods is out there starting, guys. Thank you. We are making some changes on our team. Bad punt.
Bad punts would be rare for the 49er Bradley Pinion.
And Mark Simpson, if you are watching from England right now, I see that you just went ahead and texted me. What's funny is Mark Simpson, he lives in England. He does a lot of soccer stuff. He says that he knows now more about football because of the Jobu Sports Report. Shout out to you. But it's kind of crazy because my wife, my beautiful, lovely, wonderful wife, that I am truly blessed to have, her name's Tracy. Mark, who lives in England, his wife's name is Tracy. At least that's what he tells me. Now, he might just be kind of a crazy stalker trying to live life like Mark. I don't know. We'll have to check and see. What's the score? The score is 7-0, the Dallas Cowboys. We have only given up 1 yard on defense. We've got a sack and a 3 and out on defense. We ended up getting a turnover on special teams. We ended up having 49ers fumble the ball on the 20-yard line. We got it, went in. Zeke Elliott has 4 carries for 25 yards and a touchdown. The Dallas Cowboys have been changing things up. Xavier Woods is starting at safety. We end up running outside and kind of changing things up a little bit with 2 wide receiver sets. Right now, the Dallas Cowboys are starting out the way you truly would love to start out a game. A turnover, a sack, a touchdown, and a running game. You couldn't ask for a better start thus far. However, what we've been learning this year in football is it doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. Because teams have been looked like they were about to be completely blown out and have been coming back. So hopefully, now that we have our foot on their throat, that we go ahead and twist that sucker in the ground and don't give them any air. Yes, Private Grant, I agree. Let's not choke in the 7th. Give a shout out. Daniel Rodriguez, shout out to you, buddy. And again, guys, I'm curious with all the people who said, F the NFL, I'm burning my jersey, if they really F the NFL and burn their jersey, and if they're not watching football anymore. Because I got to tell you, there's nothing better than watching a good game. For me, last Sunday sucked to high heaven without the Cowboys playing. I truly love watching football and live and breathe football. And the game's back on 1st and 10 on our 26-yard line. 2 wide receivers. And we're sticking with running the ball. Zeke Elliott for about 4.5 yards. I'll take that to start out with. So far, Zeke is getting the ball and has 29 yards rushing. Okay. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about there. All right. First down, Dez Bryant. Okay, Dez Bryant, crossing route, but boom, skinny post. Boom, nice move by Dez, about 10 yards. I'll take that. Thus far, the only negative plays we've had are 2 passes that were batted down at the line of scrimmage. Thus far, the Cowboys are starting out the way you want to start out. All right, 1st and 10 at our 39-yard line. And we got Switzer with the ball on a end around for 3 yards. Okay, what am I eating? Well, I'm trying to eat some of these Jobu wings here. I love chicken wings. And I have some of these Bang Bang sliders. I'll do the recipe and put it up on my on the YouTube channel. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Forgive me for eating on air, but John Turner, I agree with you 100%. I've been saying that the Cowboys need to change things up and do some things different to try and loosen up the defenses. See, right now, okay, we're rolling out Dak. Okay. Unfortunately, he had pressure in his face. He ended up just getting rid of it. 3rd down and 7. We're definitely trying some different things as opposed to just running it straight between the tackles on every play. They're trying to move things around and keep them guessing, which is something that they haven't had in a couple of the last games. So 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, Dak in the shotgun. Got a blitz. Oh, almost a death. And a flag, and it looks, Butler. Looks like we got a pass interference or unnecessary roughness on the quarterback, one or the other. The 49ers blitz 7 guys. Yeah, pass interference with Bryce Butler. Another one of those things the Cowboys need to do is use Bryce Butler a lot more in the passing over Terrence Williams. Terrence Williams, love him. Has some bad plays here and there. Has a couple interceptions and drop balls on him. So 1st and 10 on that. Gotta love it. 1st down, guys. DJ, I told you, I said Carson Palmer literally should have been done a couple years ago. Zeke Elliott, boom, for 5 yards. Guys, Zeke is back. Zeke is running like he has literally turned his life around. And I got to tell you, what I actually enjoyed hearing, and I talked about this in another video, throughout this whole process of Zeke Elliott things, it's been, they've talked about him being suspended and everything else. But until last Friday, he was always still with the team. And I believe that last weekend, him sitting at home by himself without the team was a difference maker. 2nd down and 5 from the 36-yard line of San Francisco. Dak in the gun. Boom. Jason Witten. 10 yards. Jason Witten. All he does is get open with his old slow self. Guys, right now, the Cowboys look like they're putting on a clinic. The offensive line is doing their job for the most part, with the exception of that 7-man blitz that they had a couple plays ago, but we ended up getting pass interference on Bryce Butler. The pass was right on the money and could have been caught, but the pass interference definitely stopped it. So 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line of San Francisco. Dak's got all day. He's running around, scrambling. Boom, he's looking, and okay, was he sacked? I think that might be an intentional grounding. Flag on the field, see what the call is. Dual fouls. Illegal contact. And intentional grounding. Offsetting. Dodge the bullet there, guys. The coverage was good downfield. Well, partially because they were holding. Dak scrambled around, but unfortunately, he tried to throw the ball away a little too late and should have been sacked, but it was an intentional grounding. But it's offsetting penalty, so we dodged the bullet there. So 1st down on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Zeke Elliott up the middle. Zeke, 10, 15, 5. Touchdown, Zeke Elliott. 25-yard touchdown. Zeke is on fire. He is lit. Zeke Elliott is looking like Zeke Elliott of last year for the first time this season. Zeke Elliott is kicking ass. The Cowboys are up 13 to nothing right now. And let me look at the stats here. Zeke Elliott, 59 yards right now on 7 carries. Guys, the offensive line is opening up holes like they haven't opened up all season. You should see Jason Witten literally taking a guy 10 yards downfield. It is unbelievable what we're seeing. This is the Dallas Cowboys that we know. Granted, we're playing an 0-6 team, but an 0-6 team that has gone within 3 points of winning the last 5 weeks. This is the way you want to start out a game. I'm proud of my team thus far. Let's see if we can maintain this and keep it rolling.
Still live?
I'm still live because, unfortunately, the NFL does not have this game going on everywhere. So I had some of my fans asking me if I could live stream and talk the game so that way they can hear what's going on. And thus far, I'm letting my wife know that the Dallas Cowboys are up 14 to nothing. Zeke Elliott is on fire. He's on fire. 7 carries for 59 yards. And the team is, for once, doing what I've been begging and pleading to do. Change the shit up. We are doing some different things. We're giving some different looks. And we have Xavier Woods starting out there at safety. And it's been far overdue because Jeff Heath, love the guy. Jeff Heath should not be starting safety in the NFL. So thus far, San Francisco has 1 yard on 3 plays. So hopefully we can keep this going. So, guys, Dallas up 17 to nothing. If you'll remember, and maybe you guys forgot, last year when we played San Francisco, we were down 14 to nothing and ended up readjusting and coming back and kicking their butts early in the season last year. So I like this start a lot better than the last start. The 49ers secondary is scary. That's been the problem with the 49ers is their secondary is young and very inexperienced, and that's where they've been getting beat. Keep the run flowing. Okay, here we go. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to next weekend. Depending on how many of you guys want to go ahead and go and stuff, I definitely just want to have a ball. I want it to literally be a party next week. I'm not sure how well, if I'm going to be able to live stream or not because excuse me, FedEx Field is actually kind of in a bad stretch of neighborhood. And so usually when you have bad stretches of neighborhoods, the internet and the phone service isn't that great. But I'm hoping, although there's going to be 50, 60, 70,000 people in the parking lot, that we'll be able to live stream the game before the game because it will be so much fun to meet some of you guys, get you on camera, talk about the game, throw down on some food and stuff. Because, guys, I love cooking. And my wife says that I'm needy. And it's true. I'm one of those people that when I get a pat on the back, it makes me want to work that much harder. So, I'll go through and cook. How's that taste? Okay. It's good. And it's like, yeah, that's good. Okay. So the next time I want to make it even better. So I like getting those pats on the back and those attaboys because that makes me work that much harder. All right. 7:56 left to go in the first quarter. Dallas up 14-0, kicking off. It's up in the air. It's a short kick on the 10-yard line. And we've stopped them on the 23. Good coverage from the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, look, Horizon, here's what you got to understand. In the NFL, a win is a win. And what you've got to do is put together enough wins to make it into the playoffs. It's not the team that has the most wins that wins the Super Bowl, as our Dallas Cowboys have proven, being a number one seed and losing at home. It's a team that gets in there playing hot at the right time. Okay, that's not okay. Hyde just picked up 12 yards on that carry. Nice run. He had a hole. All right. So that's the first positive play they've had. And I'm grabbing a wing. Forgive me. Okay. First and 10 on the 35-yard line. Rolling out to the left. Naked bootleg. First down. Pass. Okay. 49ers getting it together here. They did what Dak Prescott is great at doing. They rolled him out. First down on the 48-yard line. Rolling him out the other way. Okay, the quarterback rushes for 3 yards. They're doing what Dak Prescott was famous for doing, and that is rolling him out. They rolled him out to the right. They've rolled him out to the left here. They're trying to keep him moving around so that way they don't have a moving target. They have a moving target as opposed to a stationary one out there. 2nd and 7 from the Dallas 47-yard line. Come on, defense. Hyde. Okay. 3rd down and 1. All right. 3rd down and 1 for the defense. Let's see what our defense can do here. Nobody wants to watch these lame teams in Cali. They definitely don't want to watch the Chargers. And I'm not sure they want to watch the 49ers here. 3rd down and 1. Come on, defense. Come on, Black Sheep. Let's see you do something here. 3rd and 1 from the 42-yard line. Boom. And Beathard runs. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, and he got slapped. Okay, first down, San Francisco. They did a kind of a trick play there. He ended up rolling out to the right. Big dive in the middle. Looked like a wishbone formation. And they wishboned it to the right. He ended up sneaking out, basically almost like a Statue of Liberty type of a play. And he got smacked at the end. First down on the 27-yard line. All right, Cowboys, let's tighten this up. First down, 26-yard line. Screen play. Nothing there. Good pressure. 2nd and 10. Alberto, I wish I could tell you why they're not blitzing him. Yeah, they were definitely holding Scandrick. All right, 2nd and 10. Taka with some pressure. You're right about that. Nothing there. 3rd down and 9, guys, on the 24-yard line. All right, let's see what our defense does here. See if we can hold them to a field goal. But yeah, that was definitely a hold on Scandrick there on the play before. Definitely. All right, 3rd and 8. Let's see what the Cowboys can do here, guys. Come on. Let's stop them right here, defense. We're talking 2-1. Okay. And incomplete pass. Okay. All right, defense. I'll take that. This is stupid. Where's Roy Williams? Okay. Come on, man. Roy Williams. Wow. We're going old school there. All right. Field goal attempt here in San Fran. 43-yard field goal attempt here. It's up, and it is just good. Okay. All right. I'm happy with that. Guys, I'm going to make a quick adjustment here real quick. Forgive me. The camera's going to move just a little bit. Okay. Well, let me see how that is. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to adjust this. Forgive me. Oh, okay. So all we got to do is tilt it down just a little bit so we get Jobu in the picture. Okay. All right. Do a little bit more adjustment. Well, Ruben, I'm sorry that I wish I could show you the game, buddy. As much as I would love to be able to just go ahead and show the game and everything else, if I do, they'll block my channel out. Let me do one more adjustment here real quick. Okay. In case you guys didn't know, I didn't know I was going to be live streaming the game here. And let me finish adjusting this just a little bit more. Okay, 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line, guys. And we're rolling Dak out. Boom. We got Cole Beasley. He's up. He's going. 25-yard play by Cole Beasley. We rolled Dak Prescott out. I got to tell you, Dak Prescott is one of the best quarterbacks on the move outside of the pocket in the NFL. One of the most accurate ones. It's one of those things he did great at Mississippi State, and it carries through in the NFL. He can keep his eyes laser focused downfield, and boom, and we'll find that guy. I got to tell you, they've got to keep doing this. What I'm loving that the Cowboys are doing is they are changing stuff up and keeping people guessing, something they did a lot of last year, but not so much earlier this year. 1st down on the 49-yard line with 3:53 left in the quarter, 4 seconds of the play clock, and taking the ball, and boom. We have Alfred Morris in the game for 1 yard. They're giving Zeke a rest here. Troy announcing, where's Romo? Good question there. Come on, Shallow. Shallow how, man? You know I love you, dude. But when are you going to let the Romo thing go, man? It's time. He's not coming back. We got Dak, man. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, 2nd and 9 from the 50-yard line, guys. Dak Prescott in the shotgun. Alfred Morrison is the back. 3 wide receivers. 4 on the play clock. Good protection. Okay, nobody open. Good coverage downfield. Cooper, man, come on, what is this guys with Cooper Rush? Wow, I can't believe that. I can't believe that I got the Cowboy game here, and that so many people are missing it elsewhere. We never get the Cowboy game here. I think the Sea Chickens will definitely beat the Giants. I think the Giants are going to lay another turn. 3rd down and 9 from the 50-yard line. Let's see what our Cowboys do. Hopefully we can get a first down here. They're showing blitz. They're definitely showing blitz, and they're coming after him. Safety blitz. Dak gets it off. Just oh, okay, he's down. Okay, completion, but short of the first down. 4th and 3 will be punting. Ooh, that might have been a fumble. That might have been a fumble by Rod Smith. They're getting up and punting. Okay. Yeah, hurry and get this thing punted because that could have been a fumble. Whoa. All right. Okay. Wasn't called a fumble, but it looked like that ball was moving and could have been overturned. They took Zeke Elliott out of that series. They had Rod Smith in there, and they had Alfred Morris in. Alfred Morris had 1 carry for 1 yard. Definitely giving Zeke a blow. Thus far, stat-wise, Dak Prescott 4 of 8 for 49 yards. Zeke Elliott 59 yards rushing. The big difference in the game was the turnover by San Francisco. San Francisco first and 10 on their own 10-yard line. Oh, man. How is that not holding, guys? Lordy. Big-ass play. Damn. 50-yard pass play. Huge hold up the middle here. I don't know how the hell they didn't call this. Cowboys, we need to get our head back in the game. And Jeff Heath in coverage. Jeff Heath chasing a run. Oh, Lordy. Jeff Heath in there on coverage. All right, good stop there. Loss of 2 yards. Jeff Heath, to me, cannot get on the field, guys. They held DeMarcus Lawrence like crazy. And you got Jeff Heath. Ugh. All right. 3rd and 11. Come on, defense. Clyde Wilson, I don't know why in the hell we got Jeff Heath out there because I'm telling you, Jeff Heath just looks lost. Well, I got to tell you, you're right about with Alfred Morris because when Alfred came in, we ended up basically 1 yard rushing and then an incomplete pass and then a swing route and 3 and out. Good for here we go. Sack. There we go. Sack number 2. David Irving, sack number 3 on the season. That's my black sheep coming through when it counts, guys. All right. Bend don't break this time. DeMarcus, hey, I tell you what, he just kept pursuing. He's playing the one technique with Stephen Paya basically retiring. Right now, you got David Irving playing the one technique, and thus far, 2 games, 3 sacks. That's looking good. All right, 2 sacks on the day. Here it is. They're punting. Ryan Switzer gets the ball on the 13-yard line. Woo! Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get a drive going here, guys. We really need to get a drive going. Let me check something here real quick, guys. We're going to a commercial break here for the moment. Thus far, we're doing pretty good, and I'm hoping that we can continue to get through that. We got 29 seconds left to the quarter, so we'll get probably one more play in here before this is out. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from our 14. Dak back. Boom, completion. Dez completion number 2. And it looks like one of the San Francisco's defensive backs is out there hurting too. Oh, that might be overturned. Shard Robinson is down for the 49ers. Now that catch of Dez could be overturned if they look at it. We've got Rashard Robinson down for the 49ers, so and he looks like he's hurting. He's rolling around the ground. His hands look like they're under it, but it moved a bit. So the question is, the 49ers are challenging it. Okay. I think that's going to end up being overturned. That's going to be overturned, damn it. Okay. Des kind of lost it there.
Well, you want to talk about a big time game. The place to be on Saturday is Sparks. Number 2, Penn State. Number 6, Ohio State.
So far, the Sea Chickens and New York Giants. No score. Wow. You've got the Chargers leading Denver 7-0. That's surprising. Okay. And Green Bay, of course, lost. Minnesota beat, okay. Miami beat the Jets. I'm surprised, 33-0. I can't believe Arizona got their butts whipped by the Rams. We have to start taking the Rams for real now. The Jags, same thing, 27-0 over the Colts, although the Colts are pretty pathetic. We're still waiting for the challenge ruling to come back. We still have Rashard up. They reversed it, so incomplete pass. Okay, 2nd and 10. Incomplete pass. Stop hating on Jeff Heap. I'm sorry, man. I'll stop hating on Jeff Heap when Jeff Heap starts playing badly. Tony, I don't know if I'm going to stream through the whole game or not. Some people said that they can't get the game where they are, so I'm kind of going through and seeing how it goes. If enough people want to watch, I'll continue to go through. If I can keep up, but hopefully have enough room to make it through. So far, so good. I might need some more ice, though. So we'll keep working as long as we can work and have the supplies to go. Dez, boy, Dez definitely has dropped his fair share of passes this year. Okay, we got Dak going for a run. Dak is gone for, whoa! Damn, Dak, don't hurt him. We had a quarterback. Basically, we did a read option with Dak, and Dak went out wide, picked up about 15 yards, and then stiff-armed the hell out of a guy. Like, get the hell out of my way. Get out of my way. That's an extra layer that you have with Dak Prescott that you don't have with Tony Romo, shallow Hal. Tony Romo's not pushing anybody out the way. All right, that's the end of the first quarter, guys, so far. 14-3 Dallas.
Me, there's some great
and Zeke Elliott was a beast. 7 carries, 59 yards. We had Zeke Elliott of old starting out this game. We don't know how long we're going to have him. We know we got him this week. We know we got him next week. And then we have the hearing on the 30th when the judge gets out of vacation. I think we should start a GoFundMe account to try and keep her on vacation for longer, like the whole season. So anybody who's with me on that, let me know. But I think we definitely need to keep that judge on vacation. Thus far, the running game has done pretty good with Zeke Elliott. Defense they've given up one big play, although I still swear that there's a couple holding calls that the officials have missed. We have 125 yards, 49 passing, 76 rushing, and we've been leading in time possession. and we've gotten a turnover, and that's the difference in the game. Thus far, what I like coaching wise, and I haven't been able to say that very often, but coaching wise, we've been changing things up and doing a few curveballs here and there. We did a read option there to end the quarter with Dak Prescott running for 13 yards. Keep the defense guessing. We've been moving the pocket around. We've had Dak Prescott rolling out, and we've actually been getting Zeke running outside some. So all these things have kind of added up to changing what we've been doing. Defense-wise, I'd still like to see a little more blitzing. Um, we've had some good plays. We've gotten 2 sacks thus far in the first half. So we're doing things you're supposed to be doing to a bad team. Let's see if we can keep it up and keep it going and keep this drive going, get a touchdown on it, and start putting this thing away before halftime. Let me see some of your comments here. Mark the legend. Deion Sanders. Come on, man. Deion, we know prime time. You're the legend out there. Ryan, I would love to show you bits of the game, but it's copyrighted material. If I do, I'm going to get my channel shut down. It's just, unfortunately, it's not something that I would love to do. I just can't do it. Weapon X, you know, I hate to say this, but I said it when it happened. First and 10 on our 27-yard line. Oh, damn! Okay, that was the first time somebody stopped Zeke, and Foster came through, and he laid the wood to Zeke. He met him in the hole with force. And see, wow, that's what Jalen Smith can't do with his body right now. And that's what a linebacker's supposed to do. Fill the hole and come with force and lay the wood. Damn. Wow. 2nd and 11. All right, that's a catch by Dez. He stretched out for that one, got a first down on it. Good job, Dez. Good job. Leave no doubt that it's a catch. Great move by Dez. He literally caught that ball, boom, all the way out here. 2 receptions, 21 yards on four targets. All right, 1st and 10 from our 37-yard line. And Zeke Elliott, boom. Zeke Elliott for another 6 yards. All right, Zeke has got the mojo going today. He's up to about 64 yards rushing so far already this game. Clearly, this far, this is beginning to be the best game he's had all season. Forgive me for eating here, guys. Leave poor Taco alone, guys. Come on, man. 2nd and 4. Dak, back, Dak. Boom. Okay. He threw it away. 3rd and 4. Birmingham, Alabama champion. Hey, Birmingham. I got a sister who's in Montgomery, so shout out to you there, buddy. Javier. All right, 3rd and 4 from our 44-yard line. Come on, Cowboys, let's pick this up. Cole Beasley in motion. 3 wide receiver set. Dak under the shotgun. Dez with the big catch for the first down, 5 yards. Just got past the yard marker. Okay. That's 3 catches for Dez, and that was a money catch right there. Great timing route right there. Roberto, it's on Fox. Fox, some places. It's not on everywhere. Well, thank you, Cameron. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And we'll run the ball with Zeke again. Zeke for about 3.5 yards. Okay. From basically nothing. He could have lost yards in that one, but he picked up a couple. John Turner, let me check if that's. No. Dez has got 3 catches for 26 yards right now. Zeke Elliott, 10 carries for 67 yards. So 6.7 yard average. Doing pretty good so far. Hey, the Condor, it may be the 49ers, but ask the Redskins last week about the 49ers. Ask the last 5 opponents who played the 49ers. They've got pressure. Oh, Dez literally just carried the man 10 yard downfield. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag? They blitzed. The 49ers are bringing pressure like crazy. They were offsides. And Dak had literally pressure in his face and a guy he knew he was going to get hit. And he hit Dez Bryant. Boom. Back shoulder fade. Dez carried the guy 10 yards downfield. Dez Bryant is looking good. You've got Zeke Elliott looking good. Dak Prescott fearless in the pocket. Right now, we are rolling, guys. We are rolling. Another 49er down on the field. That's the second one. He doesn't look like he's getting up anytime soon. All right. Thus far, the offense has truly changed and mixed the shit up. Excuse my language, but I'm happy and excited that they are not just doing the same thing over and over again. We've had moving the pocket, getting Dak outside. We actually had a run play, not really a reverse, but basically a fake reverse to Cole Beasley to Switzer. Only picked up 3 yards. But when you do these plays out there, you have to worry about, is that coming again? You know, what's next? You can't say we're going to put 8 men in the box because they may end up doing that fake reverse and get somebody outside. You're running Zeke Elliott outside a couple of plays. So that means, okay, we put 8 men in the box and they're going to run outside, then we got to worry about the outside. That's what's been missing from this team is they have been so predictable that they keep trying to run up the middle, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and teams have been doing a run blitz against us. Now, I got to tell you, Reuben Foster, their linebacker, I can understand why they let go of Navarro Bowman because that dude, that shows you what a linebacker is supposed to do. The way he filled that hole in, that's what our defense has been missing. You'll hear that Jalen Smith has 51 tackles on the season, leads the team, but he can't do what you just saw Reuben Foster do. His foot is not there, and I pray that it gets there because he has the instincts, but he's got to have the body to go there and to be able to fill that hole. Unfortunately, when he would get to the hole, he couldn't plant and push off, and a running back could make a move, and the only way he's tackling him is basically getting a shoestring tackle on him. So I'm happy that we got Hitchens back there, and I'm happy that Sean Lee's back there. That is a difference maker on this defense. Thus far, we've only given up 89 yards total offense. Not too bad. And 3 points. I know. It's only the 49ers. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. 11:21 left in the half. 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line. Zeke Elliott with the ball. He was patient. 10, 5, down to the 4-yard line. The great flag on play. Let's see what the flag is. The thing that was good on that was Zeke Elliott was waiting for the play to develop. He could have hit the hole harder or faster, but he let his holding. Holding on James Hanna. Come on, Hanna. On the edge. Oh, man. And it wasn't needed. It wasn't needed either. James Hanna. Damn. That hurts. That hurt. 1st and 16. James Hanna with the holding play. But the thing that was good about Zeke Elliott was it was a sweep. He allowed his guards to get out in front of him to open the way. Unfortunately, James Hanna had a takedown block downfield that wasn't necessary. Swing pass, boom, to Alfred Morris. Okay. All right, that picked up 8 yards. Swing pass outside to Alfred Morris. All right, guys. Offense is clicking on all cylinders right now. Zeke Elliott, 11 carries, 71 yards, 2 TDs. You got to like that. Des Bryant, 4 receptions for 53 yards. Got to like that. Second and 7. Jason Witten, one-handed catch. Jason Witten, guys. Oh, man. Father time. There you go. For all you guys out there that's talking about Jason Witten is a liability and needs to be replaced, come on, man. The guy still performs, man. Excuse me. Jason Witten, one-handed catch, man. One-handed curled it in over his shoulder. God, I wish I could show that to you guys. Because his left hand was being pulled back by the D-back. He literally caught that ball just like this and curled it in. Beautiful thing. 21-3. Excuse me again. All right, guys. Right now, went for 2, didn't get it. 20-3. All right, guys. We're hitting on all cylinders right now. Jason Witten just made a beautiful, beautiful play. 20-3. We've got them where we want them. We've been here before. There's 10 minutes left in the quarter. Excuse me. I must be allergic to winning. Now is the time that we have to put a team away. It's what we didn't do against the Rams. We were up with the Rams in the second quarter and then fell apart with that turnover. We were doing the same thing with Green Bay, and we let them off the hook. I don't want to do a Dennis Green impression, but damn. We let them off the hook. The 49ers are who we thought they were, without a doubt. Jobu? All right. And the thing, I actually meant to change things up and pulled out the old cowboy beads, thinking I needed to put these on. I'll hold on to those just in case. Now, this is actually the first time that I've actually been live streaming during a whole game because some of you guys said you didn't have the game on where you're watching stuff. So I'm new to this. Normally what I'm doing here is I've got my notebook and I'm usually taking notes for halftime live stream and stuff. But since I've been here talking with you guys, no time to do that. Kenneth, I smell a blowout too, but here's the thing with the NFL. It's no longer a week-to-week league. It is literally a quarter and a half league. The 49ers were getting their ass handed to them last week against the Washington Redskins, and the Redskins should have lost that game to them had it not been for a BS pass interference call on Pierre Garçon down the stretch. They would have been able to kick the game-winning field goal. So don't sleep on them. And are the New York stinking Giants doing something up there? Oh my goodness. Hold on. What's the score? The Giants. What did the Giants just do there? Oh no, they made a play. Okay. They made a play on Seattle, which should have been a touchdown. Okay.
Lucky for me, there's some great golf here in the
Seattle's in the red
Whether you
zone.
golf
Okay.
or not,
Come on,
Geico could help
Seattle.
you score some great savings on car insurance.
Beat those New York stinking Giants down.
Hole in one. Go to geico.com
So,
today.
guys, I'm going to ask you here, while we're waiting to kick off here, the Atlanta Falcons New England game tonight. Who do you guys have on that one? I'm sitting there looking at the Falcons, and I'm glad to say that they aren't as good as Jeff Heath just kicked off. What the what? and the guy bobbled the ball in the end zone. Okay, thanks for calling. I'm trying to understand, guys. Jeff Heath just kicked off. Dan Bailey must be injured. Holy shit.
Well, we were all scratching our heads as to why Jason Garrett would pull a page out of Mike Tomlin's book and start going for two at this point in the game, and now it certainly makes
What the hell? I missed where Dan Bailey got hurt. He's walking on the sidelines, and that's why we went for two. And we just had Jeff Heath kick off. San Francisco has the ball on the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. And they just got a first down. I'm just trying to, guys, I hope it's nothing serious with Dan Bailey. As soon as I hear something, I'll let you know, but that's not what you want to see. And Jeff Heath is still out on defense. Dan Bailey is standing there holding onto his jersey like this, so I don't know what the problem is. I don't know with Dan Bailey. All right, let's see if we can get another sack in here, guys. First down on the 25-yard line for San Francisco. Sweep. Cowboys played it perfectly. Oh, my. Okay. All right. Jeff Heath. 3-yard loss. Tackle for a loss, Jeff Heath. Groin injury on Dan Bailey. Nice tackle on Jeff Heath. Okay. Maybe you heard me talking about him. But Jeff Heath, he actually had a nice kickoff. Okay. 2nd and 13. Jeff Heath is still on the field at safety. Okay. 3rd down and 5 at the 30-yard line. All right, let's see if we can get a Heath is on the bubble. Okay. Groin injury on Dan Bailey. Um, 3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line. First down. First down. Nice play by San Fran. Nice move on Byron Jones. All right. Loss of 2 on that play. It was a sweep outside. Cowboys actually ended up stringing it out. Boom, 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 boom. Got him. 2nd and 12. Clearly, Sean Lee and Hitchens there were able to scrape and hit the hole the way they're supposed to. I've seen Jalen Smith out there for a few plays, but not many. But it's been basically Sean Lee and Hitchens.
When he's on the field, and I know that they're excited, as you mentioned, to have both he and Hitchens in the game for the first time. 49ers had a hard time running the football in this game.
Another sack. Tyrone Crawford with his 2nd sack of the season, guys. That's 3 sacks. Dudes, you don't know how big it is. One of the best stats there is generally speaking, teams that make it to the Super Bowl or usually do really well and get in the Super Bowl have 40-plus sacks in a season. Something we have not had in a long time. And the great thing is now, DeMarcus Lawrence is getting all the attention right now because everybody's worried about him with those numbers he's having. But that effect is opening up lanes for everybody else. Tyrone Crawford with 2. You've got Collins with 2.5. You got David Irvin with 3. And we almost got another one right there on 3rd and 20. Boom. That's the way you do it, guys. Sean Lee again on another tackle. Sean Lee, I'm telling you guys kept saying, Sean Lee is just one guy, but I'm telling you he's more than one guy for that defense. Sean Lee and Hitchens playing together for the first time this season. It's a difference maker on that defense. All right, so we got Switzer back there for the punt return. So far, so good, guys. We got 6 minutes left in this half. Punt's up in the air. Switzer got it. 15, 20. He's got a little bit of lane. 25 yards. Picks up 15 yards on it, guys. Switzer's looking good. All right. Put on the finger. Mark, I can kind of see the game. Oh, okay. You can kind of see the picture. Oh. Okay. I would love to. I've chanced it before where I've had like the other TV up in the background and had them literally shut it down from just having a little bit of it on there. So it's crazy. The score is 20-3 Dallas, Neil. So far, so good with the Cowboys. Des Bryant, let me go through the stats here. Zeke Elliott has got 2 touchdowns, 71 yards rushing. Actually, I got the wrong game here, stats. You got Des Bryant with, I believe, 5 receptions. 5 receptions so far for like 59 yards. You've got Dak Prescott, touchdown pass to Jason Witten. The Cowboys are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing to a bad team. Let's just hope that they can keep their foot on their throat and keep doing what they're doing. Yeah, Zeke Elliott, 11 carries, 71 yards, 2 touchdowns. Des Bryant, 4 receptions, 53 yards. Jason Witten, 2 receptions, 29 yards. Cole Beasley, 1 reception, 24 yards. Dak has been standing in pressure and still being able to deliver the ball. The best thing that I have seen with our team, I'm going to say coaching-wise, is they have been actually mixing things up. They have been changing things around. They've been moving the pocket, getting Dak outside, rolling out. They've had Zeke Elliott running outside. They've thrown in a fake reverse to Ryan Switzer. So they've been mixing things up and doing some good things and not being predictable. So I'm happy thus far with what we're doing. Now, our biggest problem hasn't been starting out. Excuse me 1 second, I need to adjust the other TV before it cuts out. Okay. Sorry, I've got down here in my man cave. I actually have the red zone on over here, so that way I can see that TV as well on here. And because it hasn't changed in a while, the TV was about to turn off, so I had to adjust the cable and make sure it stayed on. And it looks like the Giants have just scored. Oh my goodness! Could it be that Odell Beckham is really kryptonite for the New York Giants? Because all of a sudden they're playing better without him. The Giants just scored. All right, so offensively, everything's been great. Defense-wise, you've only given up 3 points. Michael marked okay. All right, Zeke Elliott, first carry, was a penalty on us. So we started out on our 6-yard line. Zeke Elliott for 2 yards. Yeah, the Giants are leading the Sea Chickens. That's not good. Joe Buck doesn't take bathroom breaks. Okay. Mark's game day couch is a keeper. Okay. All right, second down and 8. Zeke Elliott for 1 yard. Third down and 8 from our 9-yard line. Not the spot you want to be in. Golston, I actually got to meet Joe Montana, and I asked him about that. I said, come on, man. You were throwing that pass away, weren't you? He's like, no. I knew Dwight could catch that out there. It's like, yeah, right. 37 from our 9-yard line. Dak in the end zone, throwing out, and throws it away.
So that's a big stop on defense.
49ers stopped them on the 9-yard line, not where we want to be. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's actually one of those DeMarcus Lawrence shrimp sliders. Usually, I will just do a pregame live stream. Then I'll throw down and eat and everything, take some notes, and then get ready for halftime live stream. But you guys said, hey, man, keep live streaming, so I'm still live streaming. I call it a bang bang DeMarcus Lawrence slider because the first bang is DeMarcus Lawrence hitting the quarterback. The second bang is the quarterback hitting the ground. And I'm also eating Jobu chicken wings. So Jobu's got his wings, his slider, his rum, and his cigar. So hopefully we can keep the mojo going. Great punt. Yeah, that was a great punt. We need to find. We're fine. It's cute, Bethard. I tell you what, man, Michael, don't sleep on that guy because I tell you what, he showed up on those Redskins. He actually ended up doing really, really well against them that second half. All right, first down, 49ers on the 40-yard line. And how did he get out of there? Damn. I thought for sure he was sacked.
Starting field position of this game for the rookie C.J. Beathard. This would have been devastating to take a sack here on first down with such great field position, but he's got two offensive.
It's a shame that Dak can't throw. Are you kidding me, dude? Really? You must not watch football. Full grade. Well, this is the first time I've done this before. Oh, the finger. I was wondering. You're talking about the cowboy finger over there? Oh man, that thing is so old. It may literally dry rot and fall apart if I put it on my finger. Carlos Hyde. Damn. He hit that hole. Carlos Hyde did. Picked up 11 yards. The way Zeke Elliott was hitting the holes last year. The way you need to be hitting holes.
He's in the hole. He's got a chance to make a play. Hyde's just able to go through. He starts to lose his footing when he is there to make a play.
Jeff Heath missed that tackle. Damn, Jeff Heath. Damn! Oh! Jeff Heath slipped. Okay, they moved him outside. Don't let these guys back in the game now. Jeff Heath is limping on the sideline. Pull him out, keep him out. Jeff Heath missed that tackle there. He missed coverage-wise. He's limping. He's off field. Keep him out. Please keep him out. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half. Jeff Heath is over on the sidelines there, cleaning out his helmet. He was limping on the sidelines, but he's sitting there cleaning his shield on his helmet. Damn, Jeff Heath. Jeff Heath had Reuben Foster in the hole, and he tried to cut him like he fell over, and then he just got beat on the next play. Oh, man, I'm like you, Michael. What the fuck? We need to keep Woods out there. Please keep Woods out there.
Get a 3 and out there on that last possession and set this offense up with great field position. Yeah.
How do I feel about the Broncos? Yeah, well, actually, damn. I didn't think about that. Right now, Jeff Heath is kicking off. And if he's hurt, I don't know who's going to be kicking. First and 10, Jalen Smith is actually out there now. First and 10 on the Cowboy 34-yard line. Reuben Foster, fumble. Oh, okay, got it back. Damn. Second down and 7. Well, Ronaldo, here's the thing. I hadn't planned on live streaming the game. I thought this game was being shown all over the place. But a lot of people said that they're not going to be able to get it, and they wanted to hear the game and asked me to. Okay, 3rd down and 2 from the Cowboys' 24-yard line. Well, here's the thing. Our kicker's hurt right now. Jeff Heath actually kicked off. We don't want Jeff Heath to be injured. He may have to do our kicking. So we'll see what happens here. 3rd down and 1 on the Cowboys' 24-yard line. Let's see what happens here. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in the half. Oh, Jeff Heath's back out there again at safety. Oh, Lordy. Here we go. He got the first down. Jeff Heath is still out here. Bailey is hurt. Groin injury.
Shanahan's team trying to get into the end zone and make this a 10-point game.
Or you really want the finger, don't you? Jobu's got a finger. That's good enough, man. Yeah. Bailey has a hurt groin. Full groin. Yes, Sam, man, you're right. He's back out there.
No, I'm Joanna. What if I asked you to do something that could profoundly affect?
Jeff Heath missed a few tackles, and it's not great in coverage. I'm still not understanding why Jeff Heath is still starting.
All you have to do.
Sorry, I think Xavier Woods. I'll take Xavier Woods any day of the week.
They are $75,000. That money is yours.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here, guys. For the most part, the Cowboys have played well. We let San Francisco hang around here. I hope we don't let them score a touchdown before the half.
I'm not going to do this. Look outside. Southeast corner.
Sorry, checking something here real quick.
Don't make me hurt someone you love.
Can't believe the Giants are up 7-0. Or did I speak too soon? It looks like the Seahawks are in the red zone. Okay. Seahawks are driving at least. That's good. Checking in on some of the other games tonight. Oh, my God. The Chargers are up 14-0 over Denver. So the old adage that you peak too soon, Denver all of a sudden has come back down to earth since they kicked our ass. Wow, 14-0 to the Chargers. That's an interesting one. Carolina losing to the Bears. That's another one that kind of really shocks the hell out of you. Although the problem with Carolina is basically they've got Cam Newton. His receivers can't hold shit. His running backs can't run. And with Luke Kuechly having his 3rd concussion in 3 years, all of a sudden, they may not be that good. That's the thing about the NFC this year. It's wide open. Green Bay, now that they lost Aaron Rodgers, will they win another game? New Orleans has gotten kind of hot, but New Orleans, do you really think that they're going to be anything with that defense? 1st and 10 on the Dallas 23-yard line. And Carlos Hyde is running like a man possessed right now. 1st down get them down to the 7-yard line. Clock running with 1:50 left. Cowboys, come on now. Hold them to a field goal, guys. Jeff Heath on the tackle. Don't let these guys hang around, guys. 1st and goal on the 7-yard line. Hyde again. Okay, good tackle. Jalen Smith, a tackle, only giving up 1 yard. Okay, he's excited. All right. Current drive, 8 plays, 54 yards, the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. 2nd and goal from the 5. Hold them to the field goal, guys. Hold them to a field goal. Shotgun. Whoa! Strip sack. Strip sack. Cowboys. Do we get it? Strip sack, guys. That's sack number 4. Cowboys got the ball. That's my defense. Is that DeMarcus Lawrence with the strip sack? Holy moly, that's 4 freaking sacks, guys. DeMarcus Lawrence, the beast! Bam! Strip sack from behind, knocks the ball out to Marcus Lawrence with another sack. That's 4 sacks for our Dallas Cowboys defense. I'm telling you guys, with this pressure that this team is being able to put on, and it's not just one guy. The great thing is you got Tyrone Crawford with one. You've got David Irving with one. You've got DeMarcus Lawrence with one. It's coming from all different directions. When you don't know who the guy is, you have to stop. It's unbeatable. Because when you look back, and I hate to use the New York stinking Giants as a reference, Eli Manning gets the credit for those Super Bowl wins because they say he's a 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. It was that defensive line that they had. There's not a single one of those quarterbacks in there that's a Hall of Famer. It was that defensive line that led that team. I mean, look, guys, they had Jason Sehorn as a quarterback. Pass rush gets you. And I'm telling you, the Cowboys with that pass rush, with the pressure that they're able to put on, will carry them a long way. Give this defense some time as this season goes on. As long as they're able to keep that pressure up, they will go places. All right, 31 seconds left. Looks like offsides on San Francisco. Cowboys are going to just run out the clock here. Guys, I feel fantastic about where that pass rush is getting. It is unbelievable what that defense has been able to do with that pass rush. Right now, it looks like a totally different defense. We're still playing Jeff Heath a lot. I still don't understand it. But, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, here it is. DeMarcus Lawrence, 9.5 sacks. The last time we had anybody anywhere, Dak Prescott running the ball for a first down. 21 seconds left. Cowboys still have 2 timeouts left. They stopped the clock. The last time Jason Hatcher had 11 sacks, I believe 2013 was the last time we had anybody over 10 sacks. Right now, DeMarcus Lawrence with 9.5 leads the NFL. Just imagine if we had listened to me and we had decided to go ahead and have gotten Calais Campbell. Could you imagine this defense if we had Calais Campbell there and DeMarcus Lawrence? Holy shit. I don't know about you guys. Hitchens has been in there. They've been switching him out with Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith has been playing a few plays here and there. He's played better being in there in spot duty than trying to be out there all game. Jeff Heath is definitely hurting. We know that Dan Bailey has a groin injury, and Jeff Heath was actually been kicking off. And we got Zeke Elliott on Zeke Elliott there for 13 more yards on a delay draw. 11 seconds. We just stopped the clock. Okay. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. All right, sorry, I was listening to the update. Dan Bailey, hurt groin. Jeff Heath is the emergency kicker. He kicked off for us. He got a little bit beat up and also beat a few times. He is also our kicker. Now, we've got 11 seconds left, no timeouts. We have the ball first down on our 45-yard line. The question is, will we try to have Jeff Heath kick for us? And he hasn't even warmed up. Apparently, we're just going to run out the clock because we just let Zeke Elliott run up the middle. Okay. 49ers will get the ball to start the second half. We're up 20-3. The defense has been freaking outstanding. We should have at least given up another field goal right down here, but we had a strip sack from DeMarcus Lawrence. You've got to be happy where the defense is playing. I know I know it's only the San Francisco 49ers, but the 49ers have scored some points and have come back on people, and they have been within 3 points of winning the last 5 weeks in a row. And had it not been a bad call against them, they should have beat the Washington Stinking Redskins coming back. But right now, the Dallas Cowboys have been doing what you're supposed to do to a bad team. You're supposed to pound on them and beat them. Zeke Elliott has been fantastic. 15 carries, 89 yards. Clearly his best game of the season, 2 touchdowns.
Great rides.
Dak Prescott, 2 rushes, 21 yards. Dak has been fantastic. The thing that I'm happy about, I'm hoping that this is a thing to come for our Dallas Cowboys. That our coaching staff feels an urgency and realizes that we cannot just line up and just beat people head up, man to man every time. We've got to change shit up. And they have changed some things up. They've definitely done some different things. They have rolled Dak Prescott out a little bit more. They have been getting Zeke Elliott often running outside early in the game, which has loosened up the game. We had a fake reverse to Ryan Switzer, which only picked up 3 yards, but it's keeping the defense off balance, and that's what you have to do in the NFL. If you can have the defense wondering what you're going to do, then you've got an advantage. The problem we had in past years was Tony Romo was always so good at making stuff out of nothing that we relied on passing the ball with Tony Romo and we weren't balanced. And part of the problem was is his success was also his downfall. Because we had to go to the well too often with passing the ball, it made the team one-dimensional, and it got to the point where teams know we're going to rush the hell out of Tony Romo and hope for him to make a mistake. We're not worried about the running game, and that was what really was the downfall of the Dallas Cowboys. Right now, there's not one thing that you can try and stop with the defense as a defensive unit. Zeke Elliott has been chewing up the ball and running like crazy, 89 yards in the first half. You got Dak Prescott, who also has been able to run 21 yards and 2 carries, as well as throwing for 120 yards. So if you're a defensive coordinator, the question is, with the Cowboys getting almost 250 yards in offense in the first half, what do I try and stop? Do I put 8 men in the box and try and stop Zeke Elliott? Because Dak Prescott has been doing a read option, fake dive, and running for 15 yards. So if I put 8 men in the box, Dez Bryant, Dez has gotten 4 catches for 53 yards. If I put 8 men in the box, he's going to be single covered. He's going to be open. Or Jason Witten, who just got another touchdown, literally curling. It was a thing of beauty. I wish I could show you highlights, guys. Jason Witten literally caught the ball one-handed here on the nose and curled it in for the touchdown. So who do I stop if you're a defensive coordinator? And as long as this Cowboys offense does that, can play and keep you guessing, they will kick your ass. Defense-wise, we've had a few bad plays here and there. I still don't know why we got Jeff Heath playing as much as we do. Jeff Heath, I'm sorry, is still a liability at safety. He had an opportunity to stop Reuben Foster right in the hole and just literally just bit the dirt and missed him completely. Reuben Foster picked up the first down, 13 yards downfield. If the playoffs start tomorrow, we'd have the 5th seed. Well, maybe true, but we got to do better than what we're doing. Although the years we've made the playoffs, we've always been the guy, the top seed. We end up blowing through the regular season and we sit down and wait. I actually want to see our team have to fight and claw and scratch to get in there, because it seems to me that Jason Garrett usually sucks after bye weeks. I'm hoping that we get this win, because we get this win, counting bye weeks being playoffs as well. Jason Garrett is 6-6. Not that great a record. You're 500 when you've had a break. You need to be coming out of a bye week kicking ass and knowing that that's going to be a win. We're rested. We should be ready to go. We've had 2 weeks to plan for that next opponent. The 49ers played against the Redskins on the road last week. You should be doing what you're doing right now and blowing them out. I'm hoping that maybe we can make the playoffs. And we have to work our ass off to get there and be hungry and have to keep playing because clearly us having time off doesn't work. Tony Romo went to Cabo when we had a break. We had time before Green Bay twice and lost to them. So clearly having extra time to think about the game is not in our best interest. I'm hoping that we can slowly work our way back in there as Denver has done, as Kansas City has done, that the Philadelphia Eagles start coming back down to earth as well, because clearly we've had some teams that started out gangbusters that now don't look as good at all. Right now you've got, let me get back to the scores right now. You've got Denver. Denver was down 14-0 to the Chargers. Chargers are not good at all. So right now, and the Chargers are about to score again. The Chargers are right at the moment in the red zone. So all of a sudden now, Denver does not look good at all. Trevor Siemian, who was the guy, all of a sudden is looking pretty bad. So I'm trying to catch up with where they are exactly. But right now, I'm sorry, that was a mess up there. They're not in the red zone. But right now, the Chargers have the ball and they're driving. So they are not looking as good as you thought they did a couple weeks ago. So all you people out there who said the Cowboys suck, their season is done and over with, let's worry about tanking for next year. Guys, we only played 5 games. We're still 2-3. It's the NFL, man. Things change in a heartbeat. For all you know, the Eagles could pull what they did last year where they started out 3-0 and ended up in the basement. The Cowboys, for all you know, when you start looking at Kansas City, who now is on a 2-game losing streak, we got the Redskins next week, and then we got Kansas City. Who knows what team that's going to be? All of a sudden, with the Atlanta Falcons all of a sudden have come back down there. Their defense stinks, and their offense isn't playing as well as they did. Who knows? Some of these games that look like they're going to be killers and ones that you just might as well chalk up and say we're going to lose. Now you have to start saying, if we can play our game, if we can do what we're doing by playing balance, if we can keep Zeke Elliott on the field, and we can stay healthy with getting guys like Sean Lee, who knows what we're going to be able to do. So I'm not ready to give up on the season. It's way too much football left. Until you're mathematically out of it, you keep hoping and praying. And I believe that you don't put out into the universe something unless you want it to happen. I'm a positive person. I'm going to think about the positive. I'm going to try and find the good things and the good side of what we can do. So I'm going to look for us to be able to get our stuff together, hope for the best with Jason Garrett. And I know that's a hard hope, but hope that Jason Garrett and those guys, all of a sudden, the light bulb comes on. Lord knows they've had enough practice, but they've got to get the guys on the field. A quick lot, I love that. I feel like a nerd. I was about to type our defense sucked at the 5-yard line, and then boom, the fumble. Oh, come on. Chlorine bleach, man. Dude, why aren't you watching your game, man? We know you're a New York stinking Giant fan. Your Giants are winning 7-0 against the Sea Chickens. But yet you're here talking trash about the Cowboys. Is it really that you're a closet Cowboy fan? Come on, man. Is that what it really is? Trade for Sherman. Oh, man, that's another guy. You guys know I wanted a Richard Sherman because, see, I'm an attitude guy. I believe in emotion, not necessarily trash talking, but I believe you need a guy out there who's a little bit edgy. Charles Haley was edgy. Charles God, Charles talks trash every single day of his life. It didn't matter if Charles was playing pool. He was going to talk some trash. And he was going to intimidate you. Charles would get up in your face and you would just say, that's a crazy MFer. And he would scare the piss out of you. And Charles, when we played at JMU was not JMU that they are now, the national champion, two-time JMU, number one ranked Division 1AA school that they are now. JMU back in the 80s, we had Gary Clark, who literally one-handedly beat UVA 21-17, and we had Charles Haley. Charles was a nut. We didn't win a lot. We were like 4-8, 4-7, these last couple of years there. And I think when Charles got a taste of winning with San Francisco, he owned that. And anybody who tried to take that away, be it his own players, he was going to go after and knock their block off. So when I hear stories that, yeah, he was going after his own players after losses, yeah, I can believe that. Charles was crazy somebody. Charles didn't like me a whole lot. In fact, Charles tried to drown me, but Charles forgot one thing. He couldn't swim and I could. So I got his ass out of the deep end and let him go. But that's another story. But Charles is that guy that you were glad you didn't have to play against him. Charles is a guy that when he got off the bus, the other team was like, man, that motherfucker's crazy. And that's what we're missing on this defense. Sean Lee, fantastic player. Sean Lee leads by example, but Sean Lee is not vocal. Byron Jones is really a cornerback playing safety. To me, a safety is a guy who will knock the crap out of you, who will knock you down and stand over you and say, I got your ass, motherfucker. A guy who is literally forgetting about his body because he is throwing it in there to knock your block off. And that's not Byron Jones. That's not Jeff Heath. I think Xavier Lace the Woods is that kind of guy, an intimidator, and that's what that defense needs. And that's why I was looking at a guy like Richard Sherman, that he is a guy that he's only got a few years left to play at elite level. But he's a guy who can mentor the other people around and can definitely elevate their play around them. Taco definitely needs some seasoning. Lay off Taco. Because listen, guys, part of the problem for Taco is this, which is a good thing. Our defensive line is balling. We have 4 sacks today. 4 sacks. We are one of the top leading teams in sacks. We have the NFL leader in sacks. So which one of those guys do you want to take out for a rookie? Tyrone Crawford's got 2 sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence has 9.5 sacks. Collins has, I believe, 2.5 or 3.5 sacks. You got David Irvin, who's just back, who's got 3 sacks. Who do you want to take out and replace for Taco? Taco can't get on the field because of a numbers game of good players. Jeff Heath was kicking off for us, and it is a knuckleball. Okay, San Francisco's got the ball up. Good coverage, good coverage. Taking him down at the 24-yard line. Okay. Jeff Heath is going to lose this game. No, we're not. We're not losing this game. Don't put that out in the universe, guys. Neil, here's the thing. They drafted Taco. Taco really was a second-round graded guy. But the problem is defensive pass rushers were going off the board like that. Okay? So what the Cowboys said is, let's gamble on taking a pass rusher now because by the time we draft in the second round late, there won't be any of them. There's a lot of cornerbacks that are still left on the board. We can probably get a good cornerback later on. And we ended up getting Jordan Lewis, which was definitely a great pickup. San Francisco, damn, nice play by Beathard. About a 15-yard pass play, first down on the 39-yard line. So they reached for getting Taco. Taco, give the man a break. We're still in our rookie season, and you've got other guys that are in front of him that are balling out. He's not going to get on the field as long as the Cowboys are playing the way they're playing right now. Okay? All right, first down on, the 44-yard line. Don't let these guys hang around. Got pressure. Almost got him. He threw it away. Okay, pass rush is still there. DeMarco who? Do I miss DeMarco Murray? No. Because here's the thing. Think about this. We could have re-signed DeMarco Murray to a big fat contract, and he probably would have done well for a couple more years. But we wouldn't have drafted Zeke Elliott, although you could argue and say Zeke Elliott maybe we shouldn't have drafted. But that was also the impetus that ended up helping us to get Dak Prescott. When we started looking at getting some of the pitch out, Cowboys defense stringing it out. You guys let him get away. Damn it. Hyde picks up 8 yards on it. Okay. DeMarco Murray leaving was the reason why we ended up having to draft Zeke Elliott. And quite frankly, we had to go through that season in 2014 to be pathetic to have the draft that we had. Sometimes things that look like they're a bad thing end up being a good thing for us. And had we not had that 2015 season, we wouldn't have the players that we do now. Right now, we have a great 3rd down and 1. Did he get it? Okay. Right now, you can't say that we don't have a lot of talent. We have to get a few more pieces here and there. But when you look at having a Dak Prescott as quarterback, and when you look around the NFL, all you guys out there that are saying that Dak Prescott is not that great a quarterback, take a look around the NFL. How'd you like to be the Cleveland Browns that every year draft a quarterback and have had, 22 different quarterbacks starting the last 20-some games? Okay, we're playing kind of a soft defense right now, and I'm really not liking it right now because San Francisco's marching down the field really quick. We've got a quarterback. For the most part, our offensive line is young and still really talented. I have concerns about Tyron Smith's back. Our defensive pass rush, we've got a lot of young, talented guys that are there. Boom. Okay, good pass rush again. We have pieces for the next 4, 5, 6 years that are in place. We have drafted really well, and we have 10, let me say again, 10 draft picks going into next year. With 10 draft picks, that's a lot of players we can put on the field. We keep signing key players. We got $14 million in cap space. We are in a great position. I don't know that we'll win a Super Bowl this year, but we are a team that is being able to challenge for ones over the next couple of years. Hyde is making stuff out of nothing. It's 3rd down and 4. He should have been stopped in the line of scrimmage. Defense has got to tighten up there on the run game. Hyde is about the only thing they've got going right at this moment. 3rd down and 3. Third down and 3 on our 27-yard line. And they won't get it. Okay, so we're going to hold them to a field goal here. I see Xavier Lazarwoods is there. Lee, oh shit. Lee is limping. Oh shit. He's still on the field, but he's limping. Sean Lee is limping. That's not good. 4th and 3. It looks like they're going for it. Kyle Shanahan going for it, 4th and 3. Oh, Lord, Sean Lee is limping. He's still out on the field. 4th down and 3. Let's see if they're just trying to draw us off. Oh, they're going for it. Incomplete pass. Whew. No flags. Okay. Sean Lee was limping. He stayed out on the field. Hopefully, maybe it was just a cramp or something. Okay, the defense bend but didn't break. They should have kicked the field goal. They didn't. 1st down for us on our 27-yard line. Sean Lee was limping. He stayed out on the field. He moved around okay. And they went for it on 4th down. We stopped them. Defense held up. Not sure what the deal is with Sean Lee, but damn, we need that guy. Damn, we need that guy. Well, Ruben, Sean Lee stayed in there. He never laid down the ground, but you can see he was limping a little bit there. Sleepy Dave, I'm kind of like you right now. Get his ass out of there. I'm freaking Libra. Man, don't freak out, man. Don't freak out. Is your birthday? And I take it you're a Libra. What's your birthday? Mine was the 10th. There's Mark Simpson. My buddy in England with the wife named Tracy. I'm hoping it's not his hamstring. Let's hope that he didn't tweak that hamstring again. I pray, because that's one of those lingering injuries. Let's just hope that he's got a rock in his shoe. Okay, let's just say that he's got a rock in his shoe and he's okay. Let's check out some of the other games here. Seattle's on the board 7-3. Excuse me, 3-7. Pittsburgh is beating Cincinnati 17-14, and Denver is still losing to the Chargers 14-0. That's a surprise. This season has just been crazy this year. I got to be honest with you. All right, I'm going to ask a dumb question here, guys. I have been talking now for over 2 hours live streaming. How have I been doing so far? Because I have no clue. I haven't watched a live stream before. Have no idea what I should be doing or whatever. And in fact, I don't think I've ever stopped to talk this long straight with nobody else to talk in return. So I'm hoping that we're doing okay. Des Bryant is a bum. He's not helping. Rick G, I beg to differ on that. He's had some really clutch catches for first downs on fourth downs. He's got 4 catches for 53 yards. Are you watching a different game than I'm watching? Excuse me. Fake reverse screen. Okay. Zeke, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and he could go all the way to the house. Oh my God. I do not freaking believe this. The Cowboys just threw some razzle-dazzle in here. Oh my God. They did a fake reverse. Dak kept it, rolled around, hit the screen, and Zeke Elliott went from the 25-yard line, 75 freaking yards to the house. Oh my God, that is how you do it. That is momentum changing by stopping them on fourth down. You come in there and you go balls to the wall, kicking ass. This is what you do to a bad team. And I know people are saying it's just the 49ers, but guess what? These are the same 49ers that have lost by 3 points or less on these games. Holy moly. And we got Jeff Heath out for the extra point. Here we go. Let's see. It's up. It is dunk. It hit the upright and bounced in. That's when you know you are living right. You got a backup safety as your kicker, hits the uprights, and it bounces and goes in. Oh, my God. Thank you, Jesus. Woo! 27-3, guys. 27-3. Rick G, man. You and I are definitely going to disagree about Des Bryant being a bum, dude. Oh, man. Rick G, man, you just see, Rick, you're one of those guys that just kind of gets under my skin, man. Here we are, winning 27-3. 27-3 after losing 2 games in a row. The offense has been hitting on all cylinders. Des Bryant has had 2 first down plays when we needed them the most. 4 catches, 53 yards, and all you got to say is he's a bum and you need to get him out of here? Come on, man. Are you really a fan of the Cowboys, or are you just like one of those fake trolls? One of those ego fans or whatever, man? Because, see, I ain't got time for that kind of guys. I mean, I understand if you want to be critical about a guy and say, you know what, he screwed up on this play. But please tell me what Des Bryant did today and screwed up. Come on, man. Seriously. After the last 2 weeks, actually the last 3 weeks, losing to the Rams, losing to Green Bay, going through Zeke being suspended, unsuspended hearing, all this turmoil and stuff. We are having a victory right now. We're winning 27-3. Our defense has got 4 sacks. Zeke Elliott's got 3 touchdowns. Dak Prescott is playing lights out. And you still got negative stuff to say? Today? Right now? Come on, man.
That's ridiculous. Well, I happen to know some people. Do they listen?
You don't want to see Mark mad. Yeah, I turned green, man. Curb your enthusiasm. Okay. Listen, it's the NFL, guys. Week to week, you just need to string enough together enough games. I've seen our Dallas Cowboys come to the level of bad teams before and lose to them. Okay? What I'm happier about anything else, not that Zeke Elliott has been running fantastic, not that the defense has been getting sacks left and right. What I'm happy to see is our team, our coaching staff is throwing curveballs. They are doing things differently, realizing we got to try some other shit. We got to throw some shit on the wall and see what sticks. Because what we're doing hasn't been working. We're trying to be creative. That's what I'm taking away from this, guys. It's not going to be perfect and sunny days every day. It's how you weather the storm. Dallas is supposed to, and sometimes it drives me crazy, headband, that even when we win, it's still not, we didn't win in the right way. We didn't win big enough. Dak Prescott didn't throw for 450 yards and we won. It's like, dude, a win is a win. That's all that matters. I pissed him off. Well, you know what? It pisses me off when people just have negative stuff to say over and over and over again, man. Be happy. Can't we be happy? For one day, can't we be happy right now? I mean, Zeke Elliott just ran for a 70-yard screenplay to the house. He's rushed for 2 touchdowns. We don't have any turnovers. We got 2 turnovers. We got 4. Can't we party today? Please? You still look? Yes, I'm still live, man. I'm still live. Now listen, we're winning. I definitely still want to be live and enjoying it with somebody else right now. Almost got another interception. Damn. Now that would make my day if we got an interception. If we could get an interception, I'm good. I would be so good. He's the type of dude to hit a field goal. Almost big. That would top off the game for me. Jobu ignores the negatives. Well, that's true. That is true. Jobu definitely ignores the negatives. Believe it or not, I actually have low blood pressure, guys. We got Jeff Heath still out there faking the blitz. They got a screen to hide. Come on, guys. Damn, 3rd and 10, and they picked it up. Well, thank you, Mickey. I don't know that I've seen you here before, Mickey. Welcome to the madness that is the Jobu Sports Report. Jobu, calm down, Mark. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I'm excited, and I'm happy about our Cowboys right now. I can't understand. Nice play defense. Okay, stopped them dropped them 6 yards behind. Anthony Hitchens on the play. Yeah, Jobu's got his cowboy hat on here, trying to change up that mojo. I need to eat some salt. I'm not a big salt eater, and I don't cook with a lot of salt either. And I believe it or not, I actually eat a lot of salad too. That helps. Don't worry about me. I'm not going to have a heart attack. But if I did, bet you it'd be great for YouTube, wouldn't it? Okay. 2nd and 14. There we go. Defense. 2nd and 14. Bat the ball down. David Irving, the man child. The defense, guys, the defense that everybody said stunk is doing pretty good today. David Irving is literally an eclipse out there, man. Dude is it's like he's 10 feet tall. Don't know why the dogs are going crazy upstairs. All right, 3rd and 14, guys. Let's get a stop here. And it's David Irving was so close to the was in bounds. He was out of man. David Irving literally just about had a sack, and we almost had an interception, but he was out of bounds. And is that a lady? I believe we have a female official out there. Hats off to the ladies, although she called him out of bounds. They are putting pressure on guys. Man, it is unbelievable, the pressure. Let's see, it's 1 foot. Oh, man. He had 1 foot in, he hit his other foot, and bounced out. Switzer, okay. Okay, all right. Damn. But his 1 foot came down on the other foot. And so they're saying that doesn't count. It hit his foot. He had 1 foot here, the other foot hit here, and then bounced out. So close to being an interception. Damn! Your reviews and energy is the best. Oh, well, thank you very much. Like I said, Tammy, I'm new at trying to live stream a whole game. This is kind of crazy, to be honest with you. Carla Willis, I don't know that I've seen you here before either, but welcome to the Madden List. Go lady officials. That's right. And well, actually, shout out to all you ladies that have joined in here to the Jobu Sports Report, because you definitely make the man cave a whole lot better. Get another drink. You're lit. Actually, this is only the second drink. I'm not lit at all. I am high on the Dallas Cowboys winning. It's just been killing me because think about it. We've had 2 weeks off, and then we had the game. Of course, we lost to Green Bay, and then the week before we lost to the Rams. It's been a month, guys, since we have tasted victory. A month. And all this has been pent up inside, and it is just ready to go. Now, I don't want to get excited yet because we still have some game left to play. And the way this season has been, it's been crazy. So I don't want to get excited. I don't want to pop the champagne too early. I want to make sure that the fat lady sings before we say it's a done deal. But right now, our team in all phases has been looking good. Things to worry about: Dan Bailey, groin. We need him. Jeff Heath has done pretty good at filling in a kicker. Maybe we should move him from safety to being a kicker. Sean Lee was limping. You got to worry about his hamstring. We got to have that guy. And other than that, the coaching has been better as far as the play calling, the offense. We've been mixing shit up left and right, and that I am more ecstatic about than anything else. Defense is playing better when you have your horses there and you have a pass rush. And it also helps when you're playing a great team. So you get this one. If we're lucky to get this one, we're 3-3, and we face the Washington Redskins at FedEx next week. All right, 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Zeke Elliott with the ball. Zeke Elliott, 7 yards, broke a tackle. See, that's something that Zeke hadn't been doing, is breaking any tackles. Zeke today is possessed. What I was actually saying about before was about Zeke and other stuff happened was, for the first time, Zeke was actually told, you can't come to practice. You cannot be part of the facility. You are not part of the team. You are suspended. And I think that last week in that bye weekend, him sitting at home on a Sunday, not being able to be with his teammates and not playing a game, was a reality check for him to wake up. Jason Witten, all he does is get open and catch passes. First down. And I think when you heard him talking, a lot of people said, oh, well, he's just saying what people want to he thinks people want to hear. But I think it was genuine that he was happy about being back there. That weekend, those 4 days, was enough for Zeke Elliott to say, oh, shit, I could be losing this stuff. What am I going to do for the next 6 weeks without the team? And you don't miss the well I miss the water till the well runs dry. And I think that that's what Zeke had. And I think that that whole thing is waking him up because he's clearly, boom, just picked up another 4 yards. He's clearly running better than he has all season. Let me look at the stats real quick here for him. He should be over 100 yards by now. Right now, 16 carries, 96 yards rushing, along with a 75 yard screen pass to the house. So,
Lucky
this
for
is
me, there's some
clearly
great golf
by
here in the
far
area like
Zeke
this.
Elliott's
Whether you
best
golf
game
or
of the
not,
season.
Geico
Now, the
could help you
question will
score some
be
great
is
savings on car insurance.
how much more are we going to have? We got another 49er down the field knocked out.
Hole in one. Go to
So they're
geico.com
basically
today.
running on fumes right now. So you got to feel good about where the team is right now. And I'm hoping I didn't piss off whoever that was talking about Des Bryant. I didn't mean to go after somebody too much there. Well, thank you, Aaron. You might not want to watch me every day because it might do brain damage. Oh, God. I heard it. Well, yeah, you know what? I hate the Packers. How can I not hate the Packers? Okay. I am literally the same age as the Super Bowl. Okay. That's how I remember how old I am because whatever year it is, that's my age. I'm 52. This year, Super Bowl is 52. So I was alive when the Ice Bowl happened. The Lombardi Trophy could have been the Tom Landry Trophy had we held them on the freaking goal line for one more play. Okay? Green Bay Packers have been breaking my freaking heart all my life. So, yeah, I'm going to talk trash on the Green Bay Packers. I hate the freaking Packers. I don't want to say I'm happy that Aaron Rodgers got hurt. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. And I'm going to leave it at that. Forrest, what is the obsession with the finger over there, man? Come on. I got all kinds of stuff. I got a hard hat over there. I've got all kinds of hats. What's the obsession with the finger, man? It's a foam freaking finger. I'm not in the stadium there to wave my finger. Come on, man. Yeah, I can't believe the Broncos are losing to Chargers 14-0. That's kind of amazing. But then this is the NFL. You can go from the penthouse to the outhouse in 1 week. Denver looked like they were going to be the odds-on Super Bowl team from the AFC. That defense of theirs, unstoppable. And now, not so much. Kansas City, they're kind of coming back down to earth. Atlanta, and it kind of makes you wonder. New England, clearly, Bill Belichick has made some plays and maneuvers with some of the personnel over the last year or so that have affected that team. That team, they're 4-2, but they're lucky to be 4-2. They had 2 games that they could have, should have lost had it not been for a missed field goal from Nick Folk and a play reversal against the Jets. Okay, we got a flag. See what the penalty is. Probably holding on offense. They're not as good as their holding on us. Not as good as their record is. And Atlanta, the other Super Bowl team, their defense is definitely suspect. And Matt Ryan is not having the season that he had before. So, Reuben Foster hurt his back. So Reuben Foster hurt his back. Trent Brown, their tackle, he's hurt. They are literally beating the hell out of the 49ers. Okay, 2nd and 15 for our Cowboys. 6:42 left in the third quarter. Alfred Morris for 15 yards. Nice. He hit the hole with authority like he was shot out of a cannon. That bodes good for us. But he had a nice hole, too, there. Boom. Cooper had a nice block on the linebacker there. Boom. He went down to the double team, gave a hand, and boom, got to the second level to the linebacker. And that sprung Alfred Morris through that hole. Nice. 3rd down and 1 on the 47-yard line. You got Zeke back in there. Fake. Dak Prescott rolling out. Boom. Dumps it out to Hannah. First down. Or no, Swan. I'm sorry. First down. Roll down. Dak Prescott hit Swan for the first down. We're in San Francisco territory. Now, this would be nice. We score any more points, guys. We're over 30 points 3 games in a row, which is fantastic. And thus far, our defense has only given up 3 points and had 4 sacks. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 sacks. All right, first down on the 45-yard line. We got Zeke going outside. 10, 15, 14 yards. Zeke is doing it up, guys. That's the Zeke that we've been missing. That's the Zeke that we need. If we had that Zeke in a couple of those other games, it would have been totally different games. He's running like a man possessed right now. So I love the finger, man. That's like I said, that finger is probably about 25 years old, and I'm really afraid to touch it because it's probably dry rotted in here. Yeah, the Cowboys, the offensive line is definitely playing better today than they've played in a while. But part of that also, too, is, one, it's been reshuffled offensive line. 2, you've also played against some better defensive lines as well. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your score? Did you guys play the 49ers? Eagles? Jay Watt? Have you played them yet? I don't believe you have yet, but we'll see if you blow them out. Because we're definitely blowing them out. Now, we'll leave you guys. You got your Redskins tomorrow. Dak Prescott hits Jason Witten again. Boom. Nice play by Jason. Jason Witten's having a flag. What's the flag? Troy Aikman is saying defense offside. Troy Aikman is basically saying the same thing that I've been saying is, one way or the other, Zeke Elliott is going to be serving a suspension. The question will be is, when will it be? And I'm afraid that it's going to keep getting kicked off, and when we really need him down the stretch and into playoffs, if we make playoffs, that we're risking not having him then. And clearly he is a big part of that offense when he's rolling. Screen pass to Dez Bryant for 7 yards on a quick out at the line of scrimmage. Basically, the Cowboys are able to do anything they want right now. Cowboys are putting on a clinic right now. We have almost 400 yards of offense right now. We're still in the third quarter. 388 yards. Yeah, we've been that good. Dak Prescott, 231 yards, 2 touchdown passes today. And we're on the 8-yard line. Another quick out to Dez. Dez picks up 1 yard on that. Okay. 3rd down and 2. They basically did the same play in a row. Jobu, the swings over there are looking pretty good. And I'm running out of them. I may have to steal those from you. 3rd and 2 on the 7-yard line. They are giving Dez all kinds of space. And we got Dak. Oh! Dak got the throw. Oh, wow. They did a fake handoff to Zeke Elliott outside. Dak Prescott kept it, got hit behind the line of scrimmage, looked like he was going to be short, but he extended out with the ball to get the first down. Unbelievable. That was all Dak Prescott because literally he stretched out 2 yards to get the first down. And that's what I'm telling you guys. He has got a whole nother dimension that other quarterbacks have. He is built like a linebacker. The guy is that physical. And here we go. Zeke Elliott up the middle. 3 yards. He is second and goal from the 1 yard line. Will Zeke Elliott get a third touchdown today? The Cowboys have literally put on a clinic today. You love Aikman, but he's wrong. Eagles are cellar dwellers. Well, we'll see what happens with the Eagles. We've seen some teams that were all looking really, really good all of a sudden make a turn. I'm not ready to say that the Eagles are ready to go ahead and be 15-1. They're going to be coming back down to earth. And if you're an Eagle fan, seeing what you've seen the Cowboys offense today, Dak Prescott does a draw. Self-draw, touchdown, Dak Prescott. They are literally kicking the 49ers' ass. Wow. Yeah, but you know what? Hey, J-Wan, tell me. What team have you beat this season 34-3? 34-3? Let me take a look, J-Wan, at your schedule, because I don't want to say stuff without having the numbers in front of me. Thus far, your schedule, let's see. You beat the Redskins 30-17. Good job. You lost to the Chiefs 27-20. Okay. You beat the New York stinking Giants 27-24. Okay. The Chargers, you beat them 26-24. The Cardinals, you beat them 34-7. Okay, that's a blowout. That's congratulations. And you beat the Panthers 28-23. I don't see, except for one game, you blowing people out like that. In fact, when I look at you barely beating the New York stinking Giants 27-24, you didn't show me exactly a whole hell of a lot. But hey, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll. So, hats off to you. Fly, Eagles, fly. You guys are the big king cheese. Okay, Jeff Heath screwed the pooch on that kick. Yeah, it's amazing how the Eagles love being here. But I tell you what, this one's for you, Eagles. Well, here's the thing. We'll find out about the Eagles when we play them. You kick our ass, J-Watt, I will be the first one to say, you know what? The Eagles are a better team than I thought they were. So we'll see. Oh, Desmond, man. I tell you what, any of you guys that are here, next week, Washington Redskins, FedEx Field. Me, Jobu, and Michael will be there. We're going to be tailgating. I believe we're going to be in Platinum Parking Lot A. That's the covered parking lot that's over there. We're going to be tailgating. We are going to be having a blast. We're going to be having some of the Jobu wings. We're going to be having some of the Bang Bang sliders. We're going to have pulled pork sliders, and we're going to have black and blue burgers. We're going to be eating. We're going to be having plenty of rum and refills, cigars, you name it. If you guys are interested in being there, be sure to go ahead and email me at cowboysmark94@gmail.com and let me know you're interested. If you want to help as far as cover some of the expenses and stuff, if you donate $10 to my Patreon account, which is Mark Holmes as well, you'll get a Jobu shot glass and plenty of refills. If you want to donate up to $25, you'll get a Jobu t-shirt. Or if you want to buy one while we're there, I'm going to bring some Jobu t-shirts with me, so I have some at the tailgate. But we're going to try and have a blast, talk some trash, eat some food, and hopefully watch the Washington Redskins lose to our Cowboys. All right, so we got 39 seconds left in the half. I would love to see them keep them to 3 points, but here's where we need to close out a game and just get this thing done and try and stay healthy. The only injuries we've had thus far is Dan Bailey, which is huge, has a hamstring problem. Sean Lee was limping earlier, but he just made that tackle and looks fine. So hopefully nobody else gets hurt in this game. We get this win and we go home and get ready to play the Redskins. Jobu, are you signing autographs? If somebody really wants Jobu's autograph, well, we'll figure. Oh, sacks up, another sack. fumble recovery. The Dallas Cowboys defense, all you guys that were talking about my black sheep can go suck it, okay? That's 2 strip fumbles. And it was, okay. That was Jalen Smith, okay? Jalen Smith came on a delayed blitz and got a strip sack fumble. Oh, my God. That's when you know things are going good. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That is 5 freaking sacks for our Dallas Cowboys. Everybody's getting some. The ball boy's got to be going out there next because he wants to get himself some too. Because it's a party at the quarterback. The Dallas Cowboys defense came to play today. Unbelievable. Now, I know, J. Watt, I know it's only the 49ers and the 49ers stink. But here's what I'm going to do. Because, see, I'm a numbers guy, man. I am a numbers guy. Okay? I like to put the numbers together and try and prove my point. And you can try and prove your point however you want, because I know San Francisco stinks. San Francisco is not a good team. They haven't won a game all season. But when they played the Chiefs, they lost to them 27-17. Okay, Chiefs are a good team. But they hung with them. They were within 10 points of them. They played the Broncos who literally kicked our ass. And they got their ass kicked by the Broncos, 33-14. But then, oh, sorry, that's preseason. Forgive me. Forgive me. Maybe I don't need any more info. Let me go back again. The Seattle Seahawks. They lost to Seattle, who was a good team, 9-12. They held Seattle to 12 points. Then they played the Rams, a team that beat the crap out of us. They scored 39 points against the Rams and lost 41-39. Damn. So a crappy team that scored 39 points and a loss. They played the Cardinals, and they lost in overtime 18-15. Now, I'm not going to say the Cardinals are a good team, but they're not the worst team in the NFL. They played the Colts, and they lost to the Colts 26-23. And they should have won against the Washington Redskins last week, 26-24. So the interesting thing that you see here in all of these games that they played, nobody else has blown them out. All of their games have been close, except the Dallas Cowboys have put 30 more points on the board more than the 49ers. Huh. Interesting. So, ball's in your court. Zeke Elliott, another 5 yards. Oh, Lordy. Kevin Jones, I don't know about live streaming every week, man. That's other people's gig. I'm only doing this because you guys asked me and begged me to do it. No, actually, I'm not drunk because when I get drunk, I get horny. So I'm not out. If you say, hey, guys, I got to go see my wife, then you know I'm drunk, okay? So as long as I'm still in here, I'm okay. I would love, Eric, I would love to show the game. Zeke Elliott, another 10 yards. I would love to show you the game, but if I do, my CAN channel will be shut down, and I can't do that. So the best I can do is have the game on and tell you about it. Can you show us the Cowboy himself? Oh, you mean that's Rowdy. Good old Rowdy pillow. It's right there. This is our D. Oh man, thank you, Philip. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the super chat. Believe me, I haven't had enough yet to get to that point, guys. Right now, I'm just happy that our Cowboys are kicking butt, and that's where it's been. But AJ, you can see that the difference between having Sean Lee and Hitchens out there together is night and day different from what we had before. That the team feeds on it. You got to understand that Sean Lee is the guy who is one of the most intelligent football players that you have up there. He's literally can pick out what's coming and things like that, and gets guys in the right position to win. So that's what you got to understand that you miss when you don't have a Sean Lee. It's literally like not having your quarterback that's out there. So here we are, the Cowboys, 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line. Zeke Elliott with the ball, dancing around, maneuvering, picks up another 5-yard. Zeke is having a monster game, guys. It has been unbelievable what we've gotten from him. Literally 24 carries, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing, and a pass, a 70-yard screen pass touchdown. Unbelievable day for Zeke Elliott. And if he's ever gets suspended, we will miss him if this is Zeke Elliott that we've got on a regular. Unbelievable. Where was I born? I grew up in Virginia, and I was born at Freeman Hospital in Washington, D.C. Zeke Elliott, first down on the 4-yard line. Mark Simpson, you're still here. How you doing tonight, Mark? Kevin, he looks completely different. I still think that best thing was that they basically said you're suspended, and it woke him the heck up because I think reality finally set in and said, you know what, I got to do something. I got to make sure when I get out there I do something. How can we? Oh man, playoff. Listen, you win this game, you're right in the thick of things. Ah! Terrence Williams couldn't bring it in the corner of the end zone. A little bit high on the pass, and of course, it hit Terrence Williams on the hands, and that's always a bad thing. Damn close. I agree with you. Just run the damn ball. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. They haven't been able to stop the run all day. I don't know why we're passing it. Here we go. Zeke Elliott delaying. Boom. Okay. Picks up about 2 of it. So 3rd and goal from the 2. Oh, Lordy. Shallow Hal. Come. Shallow. Shallow Hal. Please, man. Can you just let it go with Tony Romo? Please, man. You know I love you, dude. But come on. It's done. He's not coming back, man. He's not. Let it go. All right. 3rd and goal from the 2.5-yard line. Dak's in the shotgun. Albert Morris is back there. Dez Bryant. Touchdown. Uh-oh. Looks like everybody's getting something today. Everybody's getting something today. Okay. 39 points. Let's see if we go for 2 since we don't have a kicker right now. Yep. That's a catch. Both feet down. Throwing up the X. Throwing up the X. That's my quarterback. That's my teammate. That's Dak Prescott. Oh, Shallow Hal? I know. Tony Romo would have made that. Shallow. I know Tony would have made it. But Dak made it, okay? So let me double check here for those who are trying to keep track. Dak Prescott has had 3 touchdown passes each of the last 3 games. Huh. And had a rushing touchdown today as well. Anybody who says that my quarterback is not a baller can go pound sand, because I'm telling you guys, you are witnessing something special. Remember, guys, think about this. This is only his 22nd professional game. 22. 9 touchdown passes in the last 3 games. And people want to say that he's having a sophomore slump. Well, I tell you what, if this is a sophomore slump, I can't wait to see my man next year when he comes out of that slump. Because my man is balling, guys. He is totally balling. Unfreaking real. The Dallas Cowboys finally put a game together completely. The offense, the defense, the special teams. We got turnovers. We got sacks. We got everything that you'd want. We even got some freaking coaching. And if that team shows up, there is nobody in the NFL that they can't beat. I know people will still say it's just the 49ers, but they did what you're supposed to do to a bad team. You did exactly what you're supposed to a bad team. So I'm ecstatic as could be. My team has 425 yards of offense and 40 points. Can't beat that. Defense has only given up 216 total yards. You can't beat that. So, anybody have anything they want to complain about? Anybody? Anybody? Jeff Heath has been a factor. Okay. Prescott is better than Wentz. Well, wow. We got comments flying. I can't read the comments. They're going through so fast. And it's not the rum, guys. Kimberly, I'm almost hoping that. Can we get a tie tomorrow night? Can we get a tie? 71st touchdown by Des Bryant. Wow. Oh man, I would. You know what? I would love to see the Cowboys play like this next week and just beat the hell out of the Washington Redskins. That would make my day. But the last 2 years, those games have come down to the wire. In fact, the Redskins should have won that last year because Kirk Cousins had the opportunity to go 2 scores up late in the fourth quarter, had his team down there in scoring position, and threw an interception. Dak Prescott led the team down the field. Alfred Morris goes in for the score, and the Cowboys win that game. The year before 2015, the Redskins, we couldn't do anything other than score a field goal. Had that game, had it been for Djax not running backwards on the punt return and fumbling on the 6-yard line where we got a field goal. Yeah, the defense is getting them every which way they can now. Had he not fumbled the ball and we kicked the field goal to win that game, we wouldn't have won that game as well. So those games are always tight with the Redskins. The last time we blew them out was when RG3 played against us 3 years ago and got the hell beat out of them. So it's never an easy game with the Washington Redskins, but I'm ecstatic as could be about this game. And yes, honey, I've been on here for 3 hours and
Oh
2
my
minutes.
God! Did you do the whole thing?
I am still on here live as can be. And my fans are happy. They said that I have to do this every week.
How many folks are on?
I'm on here, honey. That is my wonderful wife there that I was talking about earlier. And I'm going to have a few more drinks in, and I might go up and see her after the game is over. We still didn't use Des enough. I hate the offense quarter. Well, I tell you what, I am happy about at least the play calling in this game because we mixed it up. We threw a few curveballs. We did some things that we haven't been doing, and we need to do that. Jeremy, we'll see about that. Keep the mojo flowing. So that's the new mojo was need live streaming the whole game. Guys, it's not easy to talk for this long straight. Believe it. Shut up, wife. Wait, hold up. Did we just get an interception? Oh, I told you, if we could get an interception, I could just die tonight and be happy because it's been 3 games since we've had a turnover on the defense. But defensive holding, damn, so close. Bye, honey. I'll see you later. He said if I'm lucky. Yeah, I'll see you later, baby. Damn, almost got an interception. Damn, Byron Jones was right there. Oh well. Yeah, healthy defense is definitely what they do. Damn, who was he throwing that one to? That should have been intentional grounding. I'm getting lit. No, not yet. But I tell you what, getting a victory, I'm ready to get lit. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to get lit because it just seems like it's been a freaking lifetime since we've gotten a victory. This will get us back to 500, 3-3. I know it's only 500, but things look a whole lot different at 3-3 versus 2-5. But listen, Kimberly, I know it's only the 49ers, but you did what you're supposed to do, and that is kick their ass, put your foot on their throat, and stomp on it, and boom, they just knocked the snot out of the quarterback. I don't know how he delivered that pass. I'm sitting here watching Jalen Smith move, and the way he runs, you can still see that that foot is not there. Boom. Byron Jones actually put a good stick on the quarterback. It was just a hair too late. First down on the 40-yard line. Oh, shit. Here we go. We're kind of doing more of a prevent defense. We're kind of backing off a little bit, trying to run out the clock. And they're going to get down here and score. He's got one of our. I think he has us with the Kansas City game. He's going to be calling. So we'll see Tony Romo calling the Cowboys in 2 weeks. That'll be interesting. Cowboys are dialing up the pressure on him. Second and 10 on the 25-yard line. 8:54 left in the game. We've got Seattle's up 10-7. Thank you. Can't stand to see the New York Stinking Giants win. Denver still down 14-0. Pittsburgh, of course, is beating Cincinnati. All right, second and 10 from the 25. Screen pass. Byron Jones on the guy's back. All right, third down and 5 on our 20-yard line. Come on, defense. Oh my God, what was that? I'm sorry, I missed that. We should put Cooper in. Jeff Heath's our new kicker. I hope not. Is Wooden sitting? He hadn't been. Did he get the first down? See what the mark is on this one, if he got the first down or not. But I'm sure they're going to go for it down 40-3. They got the first down. Lloyd, no. Navarro Bowman signed with the Raiders, and literally because it's just across the bay, I mean, it was an easy move for him. He played 60 of 62 plays in that game. It was a factor for him. I would have loved to have signed Navarro, but hey, right now, the way our linebackers have played this week, Sean Lee's actually out right now. You've got Jalen Smith in there probably resting him because of that earlier injury. When we have our guys out on the field, the defense can play a whole lot better than when we don't. And that was key. Sean Lee is definitely a difference maker for our Dallas Cowboys. You've got to have him. Who related to John? Oh, yeah, Joe Montana's definitely got to be having. Yeah, they're having a great time with this one, I'm sure. Joe Montana and the rest of the 49ers watching this. Well, thank you, Aiden. I do have quite a bit of Cowboy stuff that's in and around in here. Let me see if I can pan around a little bit. Let's see.
Kelly Blue Book 2016 best resale value. Your best card for the money. About 9 more to go. It's a lot of cards. Right now, I'm going to have to go buy a new car.
Cooper in and let Morris run more. Okay, preach. Oh, Libra. Don't say that. Shango. Oh, I forgot. Shango does live streaming too during the game. Man, don't listen. Don't start nothing. Don't start nothing. Shango is cool people, man. It's not a competition, man. We're all Dallas Cowboy bloggers. We all work hard and everything else. Don't start that, man, please. Um, Randy G is done. Um, come on, man. I'm wearing shorts. It's warm down here, man. Besides, it's better for my knee, man. I got bad knees and stuff. I have pants on, okay? Come on, man. You think I'm walking around here in my underwear? Oh, Lordy. Zeke got me a forward board. Yeah, anybody who had Zeke today, they're happy in fantasy football. Dez for Prez. Oh, come on, man. Don't start stuff. Man, see why y'all talking about that. Shango better not be throwing his wife's stuff tablet against the wall. She'd kick his ass. I have his custom quilt. Okay. I think I messed up the camera here. Hold on. Let me adjust here. All right. First out on the 15-yard line. See if our Cowboys can hold them up. Okay. Second down on our 7-yard line. Okay. Trying to see if I can. It won't let me adjust it that much. Okay. Nope, that's not it either. I was trying to see if I can adjust the camera from here and pan around so you can see some of the other stuff, but it won't let me go that far. It's not close enough. Billy, how are you doing tonight, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Oh, man, well, tell Shango I said what's up, too, man. Hey, I'm not trying to mess up Shango's game, man. Shango and I are cool people and everything. It was just some of you guys were on here said that the game wasn't televised there, and I thought I would stay for a quarter. And next thing I know, what always happens whenever I'm talking to you guys, it just gets to be addictive, and I just keep on going and going. I get diarrhea in the mouth and can't stop. So, not trying to take or steal anybody else's thunder or anything like that. This has just been great because it's been so long since we've had a good old-fashioned fresh can of ass whipping that you want to talk and enjoy it the whole time. So that's why we've been here and we've been having a great time. Tony, I hope we play like this every stinking week. I hope we coach like this every single week where we've got guys in places to be able to succeed, keeping the defenses off balance. That guys are out there catching the ball and running the right routes. That guys are playing as a team. Sean Lee being healthy, getting turnovers. These are all things that we need to do collectively week in and week out. And 49ers got a touchdown. Okay. All right. 40-10. 6 minutes left. Oh, man. You know what? I love that idea, 2 Trill for life. But there's no way it would ever happen because Stephen A. and Max would get killed if me and Shango got up against those guys. There's no way in the world they would ever accept that challenge because we would go into their house, kick their ass, and take their show from them. They know better than that, man. Stephen A. is hiding from me anyway. Is that Steve Young? Yeah, that's Steve Young out there. It was Dwight Clark's day or something rather there at San Francisco. So they had a lot of the 80s players and stuff there, and they basically watched their ass get handed to them. Hitchens been out there having a really good game, Golston. Cooper rush time. With Steve Young come out of retirement. That's funny. And no, this is not a Jason Garrett jersey. This is a Cowboy Jobu jersey. See? Cowboy Jobu. Not Jason Garrett. Believe me, that's the last thing you'll ever see in this man cave is anything of Jason Garrett's. Yeah, everybody clowns Stephen A. Smith, including Jamie Foxx. Oh yeah, Sleepy Dave. You're right. We would definitely kick their ass and fish right-handed debate. Oh man, that is so funny. Um, amen on Garrett.
So why aren't you with the protection it deserves?
I'm so sorry.
Um, I'm just happy, guys. I am ecstatic. It will be so nice to be able to go back to work tomorrow, and after listening to this damn Green Bay Packer and Eagle fan that I have to deal with on Monday nights, to be able to go through and at least pound my chest while the Eagles are worried about playing the stinking Redskins. Lloyd, I'm like you. I want to see Rico Gathers too. He won't be eligible to play until after week 8. But he's one of those guys that I think could stretch the field and could be really a difference maker and an X factor for this team. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Now you can earn Domino's Pizza to Pie rewards points when you order by phone.
Oh, Sandman. Well, okay, Sandman, here's the thing. Sandman is talking about a video I did yesterday. Um, my life is busy, and if you're new to the show, this isn't your typical Dallas Cowboy channel. Okay, I'm a Dallas Cowboy diehard fan, and I'm constantly busy. I've got my own business and work where I do work at the Smithsonian and things like that. Sometimes I have to work at night between when the museums are closed or things like that. I've got other projects that I work on, so I'm constantly going. But I'm always in the loop with the Dallas Cowboys, so I will do a video wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, if some news breaks with the Dallas Cowboys. But what drives me crazy is I know we had 2 games that we lost in a row, but we've only had 5 games total, and some people are always giving up. And it's like when we win tonight, we will see people posting on Facebook like crazy, all kinds of my Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I'm a Cowboy for life, and this, that, and the other. But when they lost, they went silent. You didn't see them posting anything about the Cowboys. You don't see them talking about the Cowboys, or they're out there saying, "I'm done with the Cowboys. The Cowboys stink." And it's kind of like, look, if you're a fan, be a fan of the team, win, lose, or draw. You stick by the team. You may not be happy about them losing, but don't go ahead and change your profile picture because they lost. If you look at my stuff, my wallpaper is the Dallas Cowboys defense in 2013, goal line stands, Sean Lee, and everything else against the Giants. My Facebook profile picture is the same picture from 2013 from the Hall of Fame game in 2013, where it's me and the Cowboys in front. I am a Cowboy fan 24/7, win, lose, or draw. The Cowboys lose, I'm here just as strong. So don't give me this fake juice that, oh, I'm out and giving up on the team after 5 games, or out here just dogging the team just to be dogging the team, or just saying, I'm only going to cheer for them when they win. If you're a fan, they need your support even more when times are hard than when they're good. I have no time or respect for fair weather fans. If you're a fan, be in here reaping your team 24/7 when they win and when they lose. So that's what my video was about. And it may have pissed some people off because there's plenty. We know about some of these bandwagon fans that were here all last year when things were good, and as soon as they lost to Green Bay, they were there talking about it. Okay, looks like Seattle is now kicking ass. All right, good. That's right. Be a diehard fan, not a bandwagon fan. Um, only jersey that matters is Roman. Oh Lord, no. The only jersey that matters is Dak. Oh yeah, no, the bandwagon fans will definitely be back on. And I hate to say it, but they remind me of the giant trolls that we had, because Lord knows they were pounding the chest, talking about how good they were and how much. Oh my goodness, look at Cooper Rush! Damn, Cooper Rush goes for 12 yards and then gets the snot knocked out of him. But the Giant fans were reaping their team 24. They were here before the Cowboy fans. Anytime I would live stream. But once they lost, they disappear. And that's the way we have some of our fans that literally, when things are bad, they're gone. Don't be that way. Don't be that guy. Reap your team all the time. Sarah, welcome to the show, girl. Cowboys for life, good or bad. Amen. And that's the way you live. Well, Onassis, I'm hoping that Jason Garrett has him ready for the Redskins. There we go. There we go. There we go. Smith. Smith. He's going. He's going 20-yard line. 50. Oh, Rod. Everybody is getting some today. Rod Smith with a fantastic run. This is getting embarrassing for the 49ers right now. Rod Smith just went 5 yards, 10 yards, 15, 20, about 40 yards. Nice run. That's a guy who's hungry right now. Stat-wise, we have just literally kicked ass today. We are close to 500 freaking yards, 492 yards on the day. Guys, this is a good old-fashioned ass whipping. Okay, well, we just lost 2 yards right there. But this is what you want to see out of your team. And, man, whew, I feel so good right now. Zeke Elliott. Okay, let's look at these stats right now. Dak, 4 rushes for 26 yards. Zeke Elliott, 26 carries for 147 yards. Dez, 7 receptions, 63 yards, a touchdown. Jason Witten, 4 receptions, 54 yards, a touchdown. Zeke Elliott, 1 reception, 72 yards, and a touchdown. Guys, that's a good old-fashioned ass whipping. You literally just don't know where your depth's coming from because everybody is kicking your ass and killing you. And penalties, we had 5 penalties for 36 yards, but 256 yards rushing. Dudes, that's what you want. You can't ask for much more than that. We've gotten a couple of turnovers. We've gotten 5 sacks. This was an all-around, put-together team win that I am proud of. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left. Woo. Now, I'm a little confused now because we've been on air for 3 hours and 21 minutes, and knowing that I'm an old guy, I haven't even gotten up to go to the bathroom, which is amazing. Normally, I do a post-game live stream, and do I just continue to roll right on through? Do I stop and restart? Because normally I'm over at the other desk over there, guys. You guys got me all fucked up now. Okay, we're just trying to run out the clock now. I tell you what, let's try and do something here today. Instead of busting on taco and things like that, or looking at the negative, how about today, just today, for one day, we just enjoy having a victory, having the Dallas Cowboys win a game spectacularly. Can we just bask in the glow of that today instead of being negative? Can we just enjoy a victory today? I mean, really, our team got 5 sacks, but yet we're talking about Taco and trying to belittle that guy? Come on, man. Damn, son. Okay, what the fuck was that? Um, there you go. Thank you, Big Daddy. Thank you, man. You know, save negativity for when we lose, man. Let's be happy today. Well, Corey, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done a live stream like this. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I believe the score is safe. I think we're going to pull this one out. But I need to go ahead and reset up for my post-game live stream so that way I can get back at the desk. And because I am old, I got to go take a piss after all this damn rum and coke, okay? So we're going to finish this off right here, but we will be back literally in like 5 minutes when I reset up over at the other desk. So, guys, thank you all for being part of the whole live stream. This has been a whole new experience for me and something I definitely enjoyed. I can't believe I have been talking for 3.5 freaking hours. But guys, hats off to the Dallas Cowboys for having a complete victory for once, going through and doing what you're supposed to do to a poor team. So as always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu. Don't worry, I will be back in like 5 minutes when the game is over, reset at my desk. So I will see you guys in a couple of minutes.